The college basketball experience preview and picks episode for Sunday, January 18th on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, make real money predicting sports. Make real money predicting sports, people, with Kalshi. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, Kalshi, promo code SGPN. So do that and let it ride.
This is Dan Dickow, and you are listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Experience preview and picks for Sunday, January 18th. I saw the shit talk. We're going a little later than normal. And I got news for you. Well, when you're going 62% on your locks and you start the day 19-2 ATS, you might have 300 fucking drinks and start dancing on the fucking ceiling like Lionel Richie. And that was me all day, to the point where I fell asleep during the Gonzaga game, but I woke up, we won more money. So, welcome to fucking life, all right? Either way, I delivered. Now, I did hit a rough patch in the middle, but still, 62%, fuck off. YouTube.com/The College Experience. We welcome everybody. Haters, lovers, vegans, vegetarians, meat eaters, whatever the fuck you are. What does Fife Dog say? Black, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian, right? Don't make a fucking difference, all right? We love you all. If you're wondering who the hell you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, a.k.a. Pick D. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Whoa.
I'm probably drinking too much and celebrating too much and not sleeping. Would have killed a normal man, but no, that's gone. The medical advice I got from that was like being hit by lightning. Pretend it never happened and get on with your life.
The medical advice I got was Pick Dundee and Moneyline McIntyre are two goddamn geniuses. Should be involved with the space program. Oh, the winners were given out this week, and my camera keeps fucking up. I'm over here, I'm over there. I don't know what's going on. It's tough. It's tough recording in a garage with 9 TVs. Right? It's good to see you, buddy. Late show. I like a good late show. I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the College Football Experience. Check out our national championship preview. You got about 36 hours to do that. We give you props. We give you everything. Winners, totals, everything. Give it up for Farmer, Staffer at Austin P with the Governor, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers. Ryan McIntyre, a.k.a. Moneyline Mac. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Yes, great day. Slight winning day. I was not on fire like you. We're late, guys, because of me. Final night in Park City, so I had to say goodbye to some good friends. And, slide in the DMs because I'm back in Morgantown tomorrow night. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Mac tonight! Come on, make it Mac tonight!
Forgive me, I poured a margarita and I did not actually get a chance to mix this thing. So we're doing the Intercontinental, the Venetian mix, the alcohol. It used to crack me up bartending back in the day. Like I'd go to put someone's olives in a fucking martini, and you get some high end piles of shit saying, "Do you have to put your fingers on the olives?" And I'm like, in my head, because you had to eat it back then because you're just a fucking little yes man, right? And you're just like, bitch, I'm putting this in vodka. It's disinfecting everything. I could rub my dick in here. You're not going to get any of it. Right? But it's okay. The tequila's wiping it all out. Buddy, we had ourselves a day. I mean, you had a winning day. That's all that matters. You had a winning day. Me? Yeah. I started off 19-2. I was, I'm telling you, my wife hated me. My son hated me. My 3 dogs hated me. My cat actually kind of fucked with me. I'll be honest. My cat kind of fucked with me. Yeah. I mean, let's jump into the madness here.
What a day in college hoops, by the way. I mean,
yes.
That was a fun-ass day. Yeah,
unbelievable day, dude.
Take out the gambling and just like, fun-ass day.
Well, it's always a fun day.
Oh, what a start.
It's always a fun day. Hold on. Richard, we cashed on the points, bro.
Oh, God.
What do you mean? When will y'all learn?
Buffalo plus 10.5 was maybe the easiest win of the day.
Yes. What? You can't come in talking shit when you guys won in overtime laying 10.5 by 3 at the buzzer. What are we talking about? We look smart. You were ridiculing us for that. God. How do you not get that, bro? I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to not wish death upon you for a second night. All right? I'm trying real fucking hard. All right? What does he say in what does Samuel L. Jackson say in Pulp Fiction? I'm trying to be the shepherd. Or whatever the fuck he says. This was easy cash, by the way. Georgia Tech. And I think here's the worst part about this, Mac. I think I even said sprinkle the money line, but I got to be honest. I didn't. I just took the points. I should have. I didn't think about it. I said it would be a 1-possession game on these very airwaves.
Yeah.
We cash out the gate as Georgia Tech goes into the pussy pack. And look, whether you're Will Wade, whether you're Coach Valvano, whether you're goddamn James Naismith, the pussy pack will always pussy pack. And a good day to you. Double lock. Your thoughts on this beautiful outcome, Damon Stoudemire and company, dude. And this, I can only imagine. I grew up with a close friend that's a diehard Georgia Tech fan. It's got to be so frustrating when you see them play like this or at Duke.
Yes,
you got to think like, dude, we could make the NCAA tournament. I mean, tell me this can't. You have to be completely going insane if you're a Georgia Tech fan.
They should have won in fucking Georgia too, and at Miami they were in the game. They when they play a top tier program on the road, they're automatic covering these numbers. I don't get this team. This is an unbelievable win and a very head scratching loss for NC State. NC State's got to be on the bubble,
dude. I'm telling you, it's not Will Wade. It's the sacred ground of pussy that he lays on. You know.
He's got to be an 11 seed. He's got to be a Cinderella. That's the only way NC State makes a run. What a loss. I mean, I can't believe this shit. I took Georgia Tech with you, but come on, NC State. You fucking lose a 16.5-point favorite?
Yeah. I mean, and the fact that we knew it is even worse. We knew it. We're like, this Georgia Tech is live. I think I said they're live. I actually went back and watched it earlier today. I say at one point they're live to win this, or I think I said moneyline sprinkle, but I said 1-possession game, meaning I didn't feel confident that Georgia Tech would win the game, but I thought 1-possession game, which is fair because I didn't bet the money line myself, but I still mentioned sprinkle the money line. God damn it! So even my actions that I'm not doing are fucking hitting. Next up, Notre Dame, Virginia Tech. I did not bet this, but I took Virginia Tech, and I got to be honest, Mac, had you gone with Virginia Tech last night, I think you would have convinced me to bet Virginia Tech because I had it as a fringe, They won 89-76. I just want to walk you through the beginning of my day because not only did I kill it locks-wise, the games that I didn't lock were absolutely fire plays by me as well. Virginia Tech, 89, Notre Dame, 76. I know you and Bieniek battled here. Bieniek got a win against you. Your thoughts as Notre Dame is absolute trash. Virginia Tech's a good team, dude. I watched this whole game.
They are.
They are.
Yeah. I played the desperation spot again with Notre Dame. What's wrong with Notre Dame, man? This is year 3 of Shrewsbury.
Let me ask you something. I interviewed Shrewsbury, and he had some interesting points. I lit up when he said he fucking hated the NFL and NBA, and he just loves college basketball. He grew up in Kentucky, but I still wonder how likable he is. Do you think the players like playing for Micah Shrewsbury? I know his son's on the team, but I'm saying, like, other than that, is he a likable coach to want to play for? Because it seems like after that Cal game, when he went fucking crazy, and trust me, he did get shitted on with some bad refs that day. But you would think if you're a likable coach and the players dig you, they got your back the next game.
Especially the 2 home games. That's where I get a little bit of a red flag where I'm like, dude, they should have popped up and said, oh, fuck you, ACC. Like, we got fucked in that game. We're going to battle for our coach. But, yeah, they've lost 3 in a row since that, or 4 in a row with that Cal game included. That's a great question because I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Well, sometimes I think something like that matters. Like, I'm not saying he's a bad coach because I thought he did a decent job at Penn State. And
he did a great job at Penn State.
Yeah, but I also just wonder, like, sometimes in moments of scrutiny, especially nowadays where you can transfer, you can do all this shit. Like, the players have power now. So you can say, yeah, you know what, man, fuck this season. Next year I can go to greener pasture, Yep. And Mike Young, I mean, look, Micah Shrewsbury was still a nice interview to me. I don't want to completely shit on the guy but I just wondered how likable he was outside. Like, I had a good time interviewing Shrewsbury, and I thought, obviously, we share the same hatred for the NBA and NFL. So the fact I could get him on record saying that, I was like, oh, this is great. But I just wonder because it seems like the team after, especially you would think the heartbreak they dealt with in Berkeley, you would think they would have rallied behind that, but they didn't.
Agreed.
Yeah. Next up, Virginia SMU lock battle win for one pick Dundee over McIntyre.
What a game.
As the Wahoos, this was a great game. 72, SMU 68. Virginia's really fucking good, and I'll give SMU some love here because Virginia got a 7 or 8 point lead. I don't know, like 10-minute mark, 8-minute mark, 6-minute mark, something like that. SMU battled all the way back, took like a 4-point lead. So like SMU, and this place was pretty lit today.
Yeah.
This was a great college basketball game. I mean, I think Virginia was the better team. They were up the longer amount of time, but SMU still had a 4-point lead with 3-4 minutes left. So they could have easily won this fucking game, and you could easily be on the other side of this lock battle win, talking shit to old Pick Dundee. What are your thoughts on a lock battle loss here with the Mustangs?
This was a fun game outside of Boeheim, sounding half awake throughout this whole game. He's so bad. The quote of the day with Boeheim was, "Europeans never miss free throws." I go, way to keep it real, Jimmy. There you go. Get him another glass of milk. Dude, Virginia's the real deal. 16-2. They just went to Louisville and won. We saw what Louisville did later. We'll talk about that.
My God.
And then they go to SMU. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm starting to think, I don't think they're as good as Duke. They're not far behind Duke with that size and the shot makers they have on the team. Ryan Odom is doing the damn thing.
Dude, I thought he was a good basketball coach before. I am convinced he might be very upper echelon of the whole sport. If he continues, if he continues at this rate. I thought it was a good hire last year, but I didn't think they'd be this good in year one.
I know.
Shout out to the Wahoos.
it pisses me off. Virginia fans are so fucking entitled. So it's like, oh God, they're really good again.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good. They're good.
They
That's a
are.
good team, man. That's a Sweet 16 team. Maybe they get the right draw.
I think that's about to say it depends on the matchups, but
yeah.
Mount St. Mary's Canisius, man. I even mentioned this on last night's show saying, should we lock this? We stayed away. Mount St. Mary's won by 10. I felt great about this. I picked this correctly. I'm a pile of shit for not locking this. Even my losses were like my non-locks. I'm telling you, man, we're fire today. I feel like I should have bet just the entire board today, Mac. I feel like we should have bet 155 games or whatever, 145 games, because I just felt like every game for the most part, I hit like middle of the day, I hit a little rough patch for like 7 or 8 games, or went 8 of 12 or something, but I'm sorry, 4 of 12. Easy win. Mount's a lot better than Canisius, if we're being honest. I had this on for a decent amount.
Yeah, Mount is a lot better than Canisius, although Canisius has been chippy. Yeah, we have to remind ourselves on these Saturdays that they're kind of like 3 days within one.
Yeah.
You get the early afternoon. That's basically like your Tuesday night. Then you get the 3, 4, 5 o'clock games. That's like your Wednesday night. Then you get the night slate. That's like your Thursday night. So it's you're gonna eat shit at some point throughout the day. But if you can catch fucking heat on 2 out of the 3, then you have a fucking fire day with all the volume. So yeah.
Yeah. Hold on here.
This guy is low IQ.
Richard in the chat says, "Who cares about plus 10?" Well, Richard, we're a part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. You see that number on the screen besides Mount St. Mary's on the left and Canisius on the left as well, the 134.5. We talk about it for each and every game. We highlight which is our best plays. It's kind of the whole theme of the show. I like to think we're an entertainment show first, but it's also mixed in with the entire fucking theme of being on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. So please, dude, I'm trying so fucking kind. I'm trying so hard to be fucking kind. What I'm trying to say. Like, I'm trying really fucking hard, man. What are we talking about, bro?
Do they not talk about spreads over at the Dick Pics site that you were on last night? You said you were going to check out the Dick Pics podcast.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to watch us, bro. I told you this last night. Go somewhere else. Go somewhere. I don't give one fuck, man. Like, I mean, I'm glad you're here. Sure, we get an extra eyeball on us. Sure, we win. You lose. You are still watching us. But we called for Buffalo, and Buffalo with 10.5 points. We didn't say Miami Ohio is a piece of shit team that's going to lose. Buddy, if I met up with you, I would first call you a moron, and then I would buy you a beer. Right? I know I wished death upon you last night. I'm in a better mood tonight. I'm trying not to wish death upon you again, but even if so, like, I talk shit, right? I don't really wish death upon you until right now, maybe, right? Until right now, until you come back the second day, right? But buddy, why do you what did you do wrong in life? Like, where did it go wrong? Where did it go wrong where you think that we actually care about Miami, Ohio on the money line? I hope Miami, Ohio wins the fucking national championship.
Amen.
Mac, would you love to see them win the national championship?
Yes, I had Travis Steele on this show last year.
It'd be like if it was NC State, if you're doing this for NC State, I would actually get it because they're public enemy number 1 for me, right? And for Mac, it'd be Pitt. I would understand it if you were coming in with Pitt, but Miami, Ohio, we want them to be good.
Yeah.
We never said they're going to lose. Where are you getting this from, bro? We took the points and it's smashed, by the way. It's smashed. It was never in doubt.
They should have lost.
So the courage to come here talking shit when we dominated that bet is fucking fascinating, bro. It's fascinating. Like, please, bro. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm trying to not belittle you. I'm trying really fucking hard not to belittle you.
He likes Bieniek's overs.
Yeah.
That's what he keeps talking about. Now, should we have the FBI look into this with the investigation? Could this guy know Noah Bieniek here? Could this potentially be something going on here?
Maybe are you Bieniek's burner? Just trying to shit talk.
Bieniek, is that you, Richard?
Oh my God, man.
Fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat.
We're trying to talk Mount St. Mary's.
Great movie, Tommy Boy, baby.
Oh, the best, man. Next up, we have, after we nailed Mount St. Mary's, Kentucky and Tennessee. Dude, who did you take here?
I locked Tennessee. What the fuck, Barnes? God, what a choke job.
Dude, I gotta. So I had Sports Grid right at the end of this game, right? So like probably the first like 5 minutes. This was over. I was supposed to go on Sports Grid, so I had to quickly. My son had no diapers, so I had to run out to get diapers, and I missed the final 5 minutes of this game. And I came back on Sports Grid quick. I got in the house, and I'm like, "Oh shit! Okay, we're live." Boom. And I'm like looking at my phone as they ask me about this game. And I was assuming Tennessee had closed the deal. Right? So I was like, I thought in my head, I was like, Kentucky covered because they had battled back when I was watching, but Tennessee won. So I open up I go, Rick Barnes in a big one. And then my phone gets to the college basketball page and I go, and a big one that he loses like normal. But I'm telling you, man, I was like hot potato this thing, which I didn't even have this as one of my locks. I did pick Tennessee, though. This is the first game that I would have gotten wrong. What happened the final 5 minutes as I ran out for fucking diapers?
Tennessee went through one of their scoring lulls, and Kentucky, dude, the comeback Cats. 18 points on Wednesday night, Tuesday night, whatever night it was, against LSU. Now 17 points down at Tennessee. This team, I don't know how good they are. I still don't think they're very good. But hey, that was a gut check win again today.
Dude, that's like a magical win. That's like
against Tennessee too. Like
that's about to say on the road. They haven't had one of those this year, right? Where they were down. Like they had the was it the Indiana game? They were down. They battled back.
Yeah, I mean they had the LSU game earlier in the week, but LSU sucks.
Yeah.
It's just it's a remarkable week for Kentucky.
This is a rivalry win on the road. This is not like LSU. Yeah.
No, this is way bigger, especially because Tennessee beat their ass in the Sweet 16 last year. So there was a little bit of revenge here, and there was a dust up after the game too. It was great.
Yeah, it's funny. I saw some people say like we had a fight. I don't know if that defines fight.
It wasn't a fight. It was a dust up.
No, you got it right. Dust up where and as they should with great rivals. I just saw some college basketball accounts tweeted out as a fight, and I thought, guys, that's not a fight.
Yeah, it's just a little shove.
Yeah. It's a little it's supposed to happen in a rivalry game. All right.
It's like a little kiss.
Yeah, right there. Folks, what to tell you, the college basketball experience is part of the Sports Gambling. It is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. New year means new gear. The SGPN merch store, which stands for Sports Gambling Podcast Network merch store, has a bunch of new items for the new year. And right now you get 10% off everything with the promo code 2026. Here's an item I like. The SGPN sweaters that we offer, because SGPN stands for Sports Gambling Podcast Network. We talk about gambling. You can get that sweatshirt with 10% off with the promo code 2026 over at sportsgamblingpodcast.com or type in the SGPN or type in SGPN into the App Store or Google Play Store. That stands for Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Let it ride. We're also brought to you by Avo. Make money betting sports with Avo. That's AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool. It helps you make a profit every time you decide to place your bets. They do this by spotting arbitrage and plus EV opportunities. And they do that for you faster than your competitors. And they keep you organized all in one place. If you're new to arbitrage betting, you're finding opportunities in the market where you bet both sides to lock in a profit. They also have the cleanest dashboards. I actually really do appreciate that about them. It's super easy to understand and use, but they also teach you how to use it with step-by-step guides in case you have any questions. So just sign up. Pick the sports book that you use and let Avo tell you how to bet the guaranteed profit there. Still unsure? Check out their free Discord at Avo Official. That's AVO Official. And see the success people are having for themselves. Get started now at avo.bet and use the promo code SGPN for $18 off. That's avo.bet. Promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi, a real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Yes, all 50 states. You can trade tons of markets in sports, including college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA, NHL, and many other sports. Plus, you can even trade props like first touchdowns. Besides sports, they offer tons of other entertainment markets. Betting markets like entertainment, politics, hell, even the weather. With Kalshi, you can trade anything. New customers get $20 when they use the promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, KALSHI, promo code SGPN. All right, we are back on the college basketball experience, which is part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I think the sponsors appreciate you emphasizing slowing it down.
Yeah.
And really,
Well,
really getting the
it's
spotlight.
funny. These gambling sponsors happen to be affiliated with the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Doing my Sam Kennison. God. Rest in peace to the great Sam Kennison, the greatest one of the greatest comedians of all time. Next up, we have Elon and Hofstra, and oh boy. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Well, I think this was me and you. I'm not just going to celebrate for myself because I'm fairly certain that we not only we're in cahoots on this. I know for sure I said Elon plus 210 on the money line, which did hit. I thought we were in cahoots on this one. How about you?
We were. Yeah, I was all over Elon with you. I think a lot of people just wanted to play Hofstra because they lost the previous game, but I think Hofstra, they're struggling a little bit to get stops on the defensive end. So A big win for Billy Taylor and company. They're good, man. They're both one game back first place in the league now.
And this was kind of wire to wire. There was
Yes.
moments, there was little runs by both, but yeah. Yeah. I mean, shout out to Elon, man. Double lock, came home, money line play. I mean, if anyone else could be this sharp, I would love to know who. I would love to know who. Yeah. Butler. Oh God, dude. Don't do it again, Dundee. No. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Don't do it again, Dundee. No. Come on, dude. You're already obnoxious and annoying, and you're gap toothed. So fucking, we hear the fucking air coming off your fucking main teeth there. What are they called? It's not the molars. What are the main teeth called? I just call them main teeth, but that's the Dundee education there. But the Dundee education would have told you. The Dundee education not would have told you, did tell you that the Butler Bulldogs would win on the money line. Plus 250 on the money line. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Double lock. Bieniek took Seton Hall, by the way. Gotta throw that in there. Bieniek took Seton Hall. Your thoughts on Thad Matta in a must-win spot where they got it done? Boom.
Were
We're
you ever
making
just
lots of money.
We
What's
were. Were you watching this going, how's Butler going to fuck this up? They're up 10 with a minute left. Is there any way they could lose this game? I was thinking that the whole entire way.
There was a point, I feel like, when they were up 14 and Seton Hall cut it to 6.
Yeah.
Maybe 7. And I was like, okay, we're going to at first I was just actually, me, big ego. And I was on the moon. I honestly, dude, I had the 9 TVs on today. Right at noon. I set my alarm because we got them super late last night for 11:45. I woke up. My angel of a wife had breakfast ready for me. I sat in front of 9 TVs eating breakfast. And I shit you not, on the 9 TVs at the time, because Tennessee, I had not bet on, but at the time Tennessee was winning by a lot. I was like, honey, every screen I'm right on. Every fucking screen I'm right. And I was like, but it's not the end of the game, so we shouldn't celebrate. But goddamn, every screen we're up by a lot. This was easy. This was easy money right here. But yeah, I did panic a little bit when they cut it to 7 because especially because Seton Hall had been like a second half team all year long.
Yes. And we had PTSD from fucking Butler. Like, it's just like, oh my God, how the fuck are they going to fuck this up? But yeah, good win for Butler. I mean, I think they have better players than Seton Hall. Seton Hall's just overachieved because of their culture and toughness.
Because Shaheen Holloway is a great fucking head coach.
Yeah.
You look at Seton Hall's roster and you're like, how many coaches could do what he's doing?
Yeah.
It's like some Matt Campbell shit right there where you're like, the guy's a great head coach, man. The guy is just a great head coach. Like Thad Matta, who I think is a good basketball coach. I know he's a little up there in the years, but yeah, I mean, like, I kind of thought like, man, maybe the moment has passed that by, right? Because this season has been rough. Last season was rough, and I was bullish. on that, on the rehire of Thad Matta.
Yep.
But it comes through here, and we're back. Me and Thad, like best buddies. We did sit and watch the Xavier game as a fan once. So, let's go. Next up. No, don't give me another win. You locked up George.
Bro, we should have fucking in case you lose at a wide open 3 to tie the puppy. God damn.
I took Georgetown. I didn't bet it. You locked up Georgetown.
Damn.
Hold on. I need to pull up Ed Cooley's comments after the game.
That was a joke.
Tell me you saw Ed Cooley's comments.
I commented on him. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're paid $6 million a year to win basketball."
All right, this is his comments after a loss to UConn. There's a lot worse happening right now than Georgetown losing a basketball game. You know what we are? We're blessed. We're blessed to be 9-9. We're blessed to be 1-6 in the league. It could be a lot worse. Ed, it could only be one game worse. I guess you could be 0-7, so you're not wrong. Dude, I've defended Ed Cooley a lot on this very show.
I got
you sound fucking terrible. You sound fucking terrible right now, bro. You sound absolutely terrible.
I'm about to join the fucking Providence fan base. What the fuck, Ed Cooley? What is that shit? This ain't fucking Little League, motherfucker. Win a fucking game.
1-6. Was he being Clark? Clark says they were taken out of context. Was he being sarcastic? Because that's the one thing I'll say is sarcasm nowadays, or I mean maybe ever, but sarcasm is something that only the smartest can retrieve. In America, they don't have sarcasm in a lot of other countries, and that's not a diss to their education. But I'm saying, was he being sarcastic?
I don't know how. Why are you being sarcastic after you're 1-6 to start fucking?
Well, I could get it being like, oh, I get it. There's worse things. Like if you're being a dick back to the questionnaire, you know what I mean? Then I can understand it. Like if the question was like a dickheaded question from the start, then I could see myself being that sarcastic where I'm like, oh no, look, there's worse things in the world. Look, 1-6, like I could see it then. I could see myself doing that. Was that what he was saying? Clark says the question was, do you deal with not having the season expected, and how you deal with it? So he was being sarcastic, Clark, right? Because I do have a lot of issues with that answer. Like reading from the article, you know what I mean, or reading from the tweets that the people that covered this the press conference. Either way, nice hit.
Do you think they win at Villanova this week?
No, I don't.
So they're about to be 1-7 in the Big East, and he's got to go to the dunk next Saturday. Oh my God! God damn it, Ed Cooley!
He's still I do believe he's got to figure it out next year, though. But they, you know what though? They get the rev share next year. All the Big East schools get the rev share. But he definitely could have helped himself this year by some of these, like, had he just gone a little bit closer to 500 with some of these other games. I mean, you're not supposed to beat UConn right now if you're at Georgetown, but that's interesting though. You see, it's like it's all how you paint it. I'm glad Clark's in here to fucking say that, because if he's being sarcastic, Mac, then that is completely reasonable to me. If he's being sarcastic, I get it 100%. I mean, you still should have a better basketball season thus far. But if he's being sarcastic, I would do the same. I do it all the time on this show. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll give him a pass then. I'll give him a pass. He's not Hitler. Never, even had he not been sarcastic, I still wouldn't have compared him to Hitler. God bless the youth.
I mean, yeah, he shouldn't beat UConn, but he should beat DePaul. He should beat Seton Hall at home. Those got to be wins.
I agree. But I mean, and he knows that. I mean, but I will say, if he's being sarcastic, then I don't really have a problem with what he said, because to me, like sometimes if you're irked with a question, I don't know about you, dude, but sometimes like even argue with my wife, I'm super sarcastic. So sometimes it just goes over the head of like, and I love my wife. She's a smart, fucking beautiful fucking woman. But sometimes the sarcasm just goes completely over the head. And I'm like, honey, no, I did not actually wish to do that.
I can.
You know what I mean? Like, I did not actually wish to do that. I'm just being a sarcastic pile of shit. You know what I mean? If you ask me that question, I was offended by the question, so I answered sarcastically. Maybe that's what happened. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Daniel Katie says, what the fuck are we talking about? We're talking about life, baby. Life.
Daniel, how long have you watched this show? We don't know.
Buddy, look, Daniel Katie's the fucking man. Daniel Katie's one of the few people in this fucking chat that I've had a fucking alcoholic beverage with. Clark being the other, actually. Those are probably the only two right now. Next up, nice money line, or nice lock, by the way, with Georgetown.
Bully. I will back you next Saturday at the Dome.
This was my first loss on going 19-2, at least by the way the slides went. And what makes it even worse is I didn't have it as a pre-lock. We talked ourselves into this one. Dude,
Minnesota's kind of good.
Dude, Nico Medved, man, that's my guy. Never got my Italian 5-star meal with him. I don't know. It's a Fort Collins Italian meal. There's still asterisks next to that. Yeah, I feel like this was never really in doubt. I did not have this on the 9 TVs, to tell you the truth. So
very boring game.
Yeah.
Illinois is good. Illinois won what? 7 in a row, 8 in a row now, and they're 6-1 in Big Ten play. They've positioned themselves nicely. Brett Underwood's a hell of a regular season coach. You gotta get over the hump in March. Hunt.
Shout out to Mac Dre in the chat. Mac Dre. Quick question, because I've always wanted to know, what's your guys' sleep schedule? I can't fucking talk. Sleep schedule. Yeah. Let me tell you, buddy.
It's not very good, our sleep schedule this time of year.
Let me tell you something about the East Coast. It's a little secret that they don't want out there. Everyone that lives on the East Coast is a fucking moron. And I say that with genuine love. Once you've lived on the West Coast, like I did for 21 years, this is the most insane time spot. Like, I don't understand why people live here. Like, I'll be honest, like, I have my own reasons for mine.
Family.
Yeah, I'm at I talked about it the other night. We were talking about our dads at a certain age, our moms at a certain age. But I don't get me wrong. There's a lot of times, and it's not even necessarily like Santa Monica. I love where I live in Santa Monica, but I'm just saying the West Coast time zone / mountain time zone. You're in the mountain time zone right now. It is the greatest fucking thing. Even when I was in Nashville with 1 hour back, I said, this shit is beautiful. So basically right now, dude, I go to sleep at like 6 a.m. I wake up at like 11 and I wake up right away. Normally my son is fucking with my face when I wake up. He's like grabbing my face. And then I have to do shit and nonstop. I mean, like a normal person, you got to do shit. But I'm saying, like, yeah, sleep schedule's not the greatest on the East Coast time zone. Mac, I know you'd already kind of alluded to this with the wife reference, but in case you wanted to dwell on that, the microphone is yours.
Yeah, I don't even know what my sleep schedule is right now. I mean, what do we get done? 5 or 6? And then I usually do a couple things, and then I'll catch a cat nap from about 6.
Always get a nap at, like, to me, like the 6 to 7 o'clock window.
That's
especially like, because there's college hoops has now started to like creep into the 6 o'clock time zone some.
Yeah.
But that was normally like between 5 and 7 was normally my time to sleep. Maybe even 8, because even some of the games that tipped, I was like, I'll catch the second half. But yeah, it's been a struggle. Honestly, like it's built better for the West Coast or the Midwest. You know, the show was built on that for years. The show was recorded. This is our first year on the East, or my first year on the East. But Mac's always been a wild animal.
I usually 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. is usually a nice solid 3 hours, and then I can get a nice little lunch hour, and then one more later in the afternoon. And then usually after I work out in the afternoon, because I get done working out and I'm fucking gassed, and I'm like, all right, I gotta fucking lay down before the pregame show, and then the game starts. So yeah, usually it's about 5 hours this time of year. But on the weekends we can stretch it to 6.
Honestly, like we were talking about a little bit this is before the episode, and we've had a lot of people come through SGPN over the years, but Mac comes from the coaching background where it's been well documented, whether it's, I mean, I've talked to June Jones or Nick Rolovich or Mike Leach or whoever about this, Jerry Glanville. I'm forgetting coaches we've talked to. You know what I mean? Like, but there's been a shit ton of coaches we've interviewed on this show, or I've talked to, or I met up with Ken Niumatalolo, Timmy Chang. I mean, you got to be a maniac to coach, right? The hours are a complete grind, right? You have to be super hungry.
Yep. You got to love it.
Well, I will compare that with stand-up comedy. Like, that is one thing, like stand-up comedy, there's no cheating the stage time. There's no cheating it. You know what I mean? Unless you're already famous like Steve-O or something where you can come back in because you're famous, there's no cheating. You have to put the reps in. You have to be hungry. You have to. Honestly, like you look at Sean and Kramer, SGP, CJ, myself, the backbone of SGPN is basically based on stand-up comics and Mac, a coach from the coaching world. Like, that's the reality. Like, there's similarities. You have to be a fucking maniac. And, like, I think there's nothing. I've always encouraged the guys, even before we had CJ, I said, like, we got to hire more comics. And obviously I didn't have the pipeline into coaching, or I would have said, we got to hire more coaches. You know what I mean? Because you have to have the drive to want to do that, to want to do, you know, I mean, when you think about coaches, I mean, Mac, you can speak better on this than myself, but I'm saying, like, you're traveling nonstop. You're always doing shit. I would imagine breaking down film is a great, especially, you know, more so in football, I guess, but I think in basketball too, right?
Football staffers' hours are fucking crazy. Like basketball is crazy, but football's a different level. Like when I was a GA in South Carolina, when those guys were working for Muschamp, the GAs, dude, they were leaving the office at like 2 a.m. and they'd have to be back in there at 5 a.m. It was ridiculous. I'm over here. I was like, oh, I could leave at midnight. I'd be back by 7. I'm getting a couple extra hours of sleep or a couple extra hours at the bar. You guys have no life. Yeah, football is a completely different animal. But to your point, coaches comment, like you gotta love what you do. It's yes, you're working or it's fun, but it's work too, man. Like you gotta grind. You don't get paid shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like with stand-up, that's the beauty of it. I think with I can only talk about I've never been involved with coaching at any level really, besides just like fucking around. But with stand-up, like you're doing everything you can for free. You're not expecting money. That's honestly the heartbeat of SGPN. How we started this thing. We were just fucking dudes that were comics that were hungry to talk. And we were committed, and we knew the like, dude, I used to host a show. I used to host a weekly show every single Thursday in Orange County, every Friday in San Diego, California, every Saturday in Santa Monica, California, right? Every single week, right? And like, then I'm also trying to do shows those nights too. So it's like, I mean, I'm not trying to say we're fucking Superman or some shit, but I'm saying like we were hungry. I'll do fucking a million, like we would do a million shows a night, or we just have the drive to want to do shit. I have a podcast out there somewhere in the universe where we talk about RoboCop for 5 hours, right? So I'm saying, like, and that's not my podcast. That was someone else's podcast. Said, you like RoboCop? You want to talk? I said, sure. We just say no to anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's it. And that's kind of how SGPN started. Was like, Sean and Ryan were doing their shit. And they hit me up. They said, hey. I said, let's do it. Yeah, of course. I'll never turn it down. Right. And then we started doing shit. And we just knew we were smart enough to know that we should probably do it weekly. And if we're not going to be there for a week, record ahead of time so that they think it's live. And then boom. But you got to stay fucking hungry. You got to always stay like comics are always hungry because, and you're used to working for shit. Let's call it like it is. Like, not that SGPN is trying to benefit off that, but I'm saying like you're used to working for nothing. You're used to working for nothing.
You're used to living off 10,000.
I drove to El Paso, fucking Texas, to do a show for $50 a night. Not many other fucking people would do that in any job. You know what I mean?
We're like a JUCO. That's why I'm always so high on the JUCO coaches when they finally get their crack. I'm like, oh, these guys are hungry. They're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we were like a JUCO. Now we're at the mid-major ranks.
Yeah, yeah. And we're still gonna get fucked up. We're still gonna get fucked up by that CBS money. All right. But we'll do it with a smile on our face.
We're gonna beat their ass in that 12-5 matchup in the first round, though. You those fucking little pussies.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And we'll still fight you. All right. Still fight you. That's our analysis on the Minnesota-Illinois game. Hope you Gopher fans enjoyed that one. Next up, Duquesne is taking on Fordham. I hit this one, even though I didn't bet it. I think we triple hit this one. There wasn't a lock, but all of us took Duquesne, and they destroyed Fordham. What was the final score on this shit? 11-point win. I mean, we're pretty deep into this, and I've gotten one game wrong, and that was Tennessee, Kentucky, and I didn't even bet that fucking thing.
How much eyeballs did you get on this?
I'm sorry, not Tennessee, Kentucky. Illinois, Minnesota. What's that? I didn't get any eyeballs on this one.
I think I may have seen like 2 possessions. Like I probably watched about 9.
Well, by this time, the Buffalo-Miami game had started.
Oh, wow. Covered that game.
Yeah. Well, we're about to cover that game. We covered that game, believe it or not. We actually made real money on that game. Next up, we had App State ODU. ODU wins by 2, 75-73 in a classic Sunbelt matchup. I did pick this game incorrectly. The line did reek a little bit though, but so I probably should have listened to the line. Mac, you took ODU, I believe.
I did, no bet. Just because I've been burned so many times by ODU. A nice upset win here. They get a split on the road.
Yeah. Then hey, winner.
What a game.
Play our winning music, Dundee, because our bets made currency. The whole other point of the show, besides great premium entertainment, is to pick winning picks on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. What a concept. Buffalo with ease in double overtime. Miami, Ohio wins at the buzzer, 105-102. Never a sweat. I enjoyed the fact, Mac, that Miami, Ohio stays undefeated because I want them to make the NCAA tournament despite the best efforts from some fucking moron, right?
Yep.
I want Travis Lexington Steele to win the national championship, but I am also a genius for realizing they are in the MAC and Buffalo will cover, and many other MAC schools are going to cash for us. Your thoughts on this game?
Everything you just said, man. This is the best case scenario. I like when I knew we had won Buffalo in the points, I was rooting like hell for Miami of Ohio. I want them. I want the MAC to get 2 bids. I want Akron, or I want Miami of Ohio, and then if it's Akron who wins the tournament, to both get in. I love the MAC. So a great win for Travis Steele. This was I thought for sure finally they were going to lose one, but this team's magical. 19-0. They better watch out on Tuesday night because dude, I follow Kent State on social media, and they're already promoting the drink sales for Tuesday night's game. When they're coming in there 19-0 to Rob Senderoff and company, I said, "Oh boy, they might be walking into a hornet's nest."
Now we might have another conversation, Houston Texan, whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah.
Once that happens on Tuesday night, but stick around, keep subscribing, or not. Like I said, not gonna lose any sleep. I love that. Last night I was thinking about that this morning. He was like, "Your jobs depend on this." He thinks like this is like a corporate thing. We created it all, bro. I am my boss. We can talk about lollipops if you want. There is no harm here. We might lose followers, but then again, when we started, we had none. We're always up as far as I'm concerned.
That's what she said.
And yeah, and if you followed me, trust me, you're always up on these fucking Dundee specials. Next up, Chattanooga, Western Carolina. Glad we stayed off this one.
Win for the Mocs.
Yes, the Mocs won 90-82. I did take Western Carolina on the picks page. So I would have got this one wrong had I been forced to bet this one. Didn't have a good feel for this one though. The Mocs needed this one though. The Mocs got to come back around. Maybe this is the moment. So, your thoughts?
Throw the Mocs in there of programs that we just know are going to figure it out. They were 0-3 in league play. Now they're 3-3. They'll find a way to still, under Dan Earl, win what? In a down year, they're 9-10. They'll still win 17, 18 games in a down year.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yeah. I feel like without Bieniek here, I'm missing people donating money, and I apologize to all of them.
I'm trying. The money part's tough.
Yeah.
Especially rapid fire. Especially when that fucking retard keeps commenting. Like I keep fucking.
That's okay. Yeah, we're only winning here. But Bill Russo.
There you go.
Giving us $10. Great picks today. Saw the movie Primate. For any moviegoers, that a horror flick, I'll recommend something, and I would challenge everybody because I don't think I picture myself as the quote unquote guy to go check out like anime. I don't even know this would describe. I don't even actually know if this is anime, but there's a TV show called Primal with no dialogue really that I highly recommend, and it's an animation, and it's fucking awesome. What is Primate? I feel like I've heard of it, but I'm just not connecting the dots here. Next up, Eastern Michigan's at Bowling Green, and Bowling Green.
Is an entertaining game.
I didn't watch this one. Did you bet this? Why were you watching this?
But I had Bowling Green, and Bowling Green had a huge lead in this game, but EMU comes all the way back. Yeah, Bowling Green had a 21-point lead, and Eastern Michigan had a fucking lead with 5 minutes to go. But Bowling Green comes out on the right side. Good win for a win for Bowling Green.
Yeah, it was actually I would have picked this wrong too because Eastern Michigan did cover, only a 6-point loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have took Bowling Green too had I been forced to. Next up, Bama, Oklahoma. This is the one. Bama 83, Oklahoma 81. Like I said, I started off 19-2 on locks. This is number 2. Oklahoma covers the number, but still manages to lose, and I still think Porter Moser is going to be fired after the year. Mac, your thoughts?
Did this game not sum up the two programs? Like Oklahoma, I don't know how the fuck they lost this game. They led the entire game.
They had like a 5-point lead with like 3 minutes left, bro.
Yeah, and Alabama just kept chipping away. Yeah, man. Phylon made 2 back-to-back big threes and then had the and one. And somehow Alabama almost covered the game. That was hilarious. But yeah, this is Oklahoma in a nutshell under Porter Moser losing this game. They had no business losing this game.
At least the crowd was a little bit better today. The other day, what day was that? Tuesday, Wednesday? That shit was terrible. Yeah.
This is another collapse by Oklahoma against Alabama and Norman. Football last month, now basketball.
Amen. Amen. And Matt in the chat, I want to talk about this for a second. I don't know what happened here, but I can tell you this as someone that's met Joe Scott, 3 straight years. I would love to know what happened here because Joe Scott, I think, he's made no mistakes or how do I say this? He's made it known that it's the hardest job in college basketball because they are in the Mountain West and Army and Navy are in the Patriot League. And I believe he is right. But also I think he's a good basketball coach and I think he's a solid dude. And from what I understand, the other coaches really respect him. I'd be surprised to see where the story goes. I'm not going to rush to conclusions here because Joe Scott seems like a quality dude the times I've met him. I'm curious what the allegations are.
I'm getting Pat Fitzgerald vibes on this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And these dudes are going to be in the military, the Air Force here after they're done playing. This better be something real for him to get suspended. Like, come on, you're at the fucking Air Force. Like,
well, I'm hoping that the Air Force. And by the way, shout out to Donald Trump. I don't know that I've ever said that, Mac.
Oh, you saw the Army Navy headline?
Look, I'm not the biggest Trumper. I don't mean to take it political, but I'm saying like he ruined the USFL. I hold a grudge on anybody that ruins football. Him getting the Army Navy game locked into that Saturday. That's the best thing he's done, man. It's the best thing he's done.
I saw that headline.
Tears in my eyes. Tears in my eyes. All right.
I saw that headline and go, yeah, Colby's gonna like that.
Look, like anyone that's telling you like every politician's a pile of shit. You're somewhat right, but there's always things that each individual can do that. And I'm not even saying I fully fucking hate all of his shit. Some of his shit I might agree with. I can tell you this. I don't know that there's been a politician in my life that I fully agree with. Right? So, yeah. So, but I'll tell you this. You have my attention, sir. You have my attention.
Between that and the kickoff,
He has my attention. All right. He has my attention. There's some other shit that I'm like, okay, maybe you're being a pile of shit. You know what I mean? But, you could do that for every other politician in the history of time, right? Army Navy should always be in December and always be on that Saturday.
Amen.
Thank you. If that's accurate, because it's only like 6 hours into that tweet. Next up, Wagner, New Haven. I smashed this one. New Haven.
Good win.
Lay 1.5. This was a double lock for me and Mac. And a good day to you. We're pretty fucking sharp. Anyone else laying 1.5 with New Haven? How many other podcasts even know they're a program in D1 basketball?
You think that Dick Pics podcast that the guy was talking about?
I have no idea what he's talking about. God bless them though, because they got him out of there. Good for them, right? Good for them. They're kicking ass over here. Meanwhile, we got Anthrax in our chat, right?
Dick Pics had Wagner plus 1.5.
They probably did. But Dick Pics, I'm not going to shit on a stray independent podcast trying to do the grind, you know? Especially if their name is Dick Pics. Especially.
He's not Dick Pics. I renamed it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to shit on somebody else's show, so I renamed
I
it.
was hoping. I was thinking they were like that was an original name for their picks.
No,
Dick
that's my
pics.
nickname
I don't
for
know
this.
how many. I don't know how many dudes are gonna jump in that, but I mean, hey, it's 2026. Hey, man, maybe that. I watch TV. God damn it, right? I can't see shit without seeing some crazy shit. All right, so I mean, why not? Right? Turn over that leaf if that's you.
Next thing you know, they're gonna be giving out pics on fucking Brazzers over there. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this world coming to?
I mean, you got to drink. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Chad? The certain people that have one starters being like, all these guys do is drink and watch basketball. That is accurate. That is accurate. Well, why wouldn't you want to drink? Yeah, in football. Why wouldn't you want to drink when you see the world? Shout out to New Haven cashing for us. Mac, you locked up UCLA. I took Ohio State. I told you this was a classic Cronin bitch game. I warned you. This is a classic Cronin bitch game.
And he was a bitch after the game, too.
I saw it. I think I nailed this to a fucking T. Oh, well, we're gonna be out here. We're out. Well, I haven't been home over there. My wife, we're fucking 3,000 miles away. We're 3,000 miles away. UCLA. You can dial 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE at any time. I have a screenwriting degree from your prestigious screenwriting program. You can hire me at any time to coach basketball and pay me millions. And I guarantee you this. You can schedule games in fucking New Delhi. And I will go to every one and have the team as ready as I can get them. And I will not bitch for 1 second about the travel. New Delhi, Baghdad, well, I'm not going to bitch on the actual mileage. Might bitch on some of the shit going on in Baghdad. But the mileage won't be an issue. 1-800-PICK-DUNDEE, UCLA. Mac, your thoughts on the game?
Is this the softest UCLA team we've seen under Cronin? Like his Cincinnati teams were dogs. Like they competed, they defended, they rebounded.
He's been in LA. It's natural. It's just natural, bro.
He got to get out of there. Like honestly, I thought this would be an audition game for that job right there on the right. Like I think he fits Ohio State a little bit back in Ohio. Good one for Diebler. Best win of his tenure, or at least this year.
Yeah, Diebler's crackers, cookies, whatever the fuck. He's doing a good job. Yeah, no, I believe it just naturally makes you, it's just everything. You're at the beach. UCLA's, I've said this forever. As someone that's went to UCLA's campus a lot, I'm glad I didn't see it when I was 18. Because God bless you, ECU, but I'm telling you, UCLA's campus, I don't know that there's better. Like Pepperdine, maybe, because you're staring at the ocean.
Yeah.
Right? But Pepperdine's a religious institution, so there's there's that going on. UCLA's campus, it's hard to focus on like life. Scattered ass walking through the hallways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to really think about it. What am I supposed to do? Oh shit, we're talking about that 2-3 zone I wanted to implement.
Yeah, look at that chick's legs. Good God.
It's like, don't do that. My name is Mick Cronin and I'm a basketball coach. Look at that fucking twat. Right? I can't do this. I can't fucking do this right now. 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone, 2-3 fucking zone, 2-3 zone. Focus. Look at that chick's tits right there.
Look at those thighs on that
fake tits. Those are fake tits. Those are fake fucking tits right now. God damn, she's just sitting there reading a book next to that fucking tree. I would read that book with her. All right, 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone.
I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show her cross screen down screen.
I swear to God, I'll buy her fucking dinner tonight. I will buy her fucking 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone, 2-3 zone.
I'll box her out.
Full court press. Motion, high motion, high motion, high motion, high motion. Look at that. I'll fucking eat her ass. Look at her right now. She has no idea. Her ass is in the air right now. Why am I with my wife? Why am I with my wife? I know my house burnt down. I wish my wife would have been in the house when it burnt down, because have you seen that girl's ass? Have you seen that girl's ass? High pick and roll, high motion. Get the ball in low. Get the ball in low. Yeah.
She could really box out.
Yeah. Mick Cronin is my name. Mick Cronin. Woo! Hey, how are you? Screenwriting program, huh? Acting. How are you? You want to come to a game, honey? Oh, come to a game. Pauley Pavilion. Pauley Pavilion is where I coach my games. Great ass. No. Agriculture. Yeah.
What's that clip? What's that Hawaii clip that you like?
Man, I don't have it on here, but I used to have it on here. Yeah.
What's her name?
You got a great ass, Corleen.
She goes, thank you. He goes, hey, nice ass.
Yeah. He goes, hey, Corleen, you got a great ass. Oh, really? Thanks, Pilgrim.
It's such a great clip.
Shout out to Chris in the chat. Should I go for some UNLV scattered ass while I'm here?
Yes. Why not?
Wait, are you visiting Vegas? Because UNLV plays off campus. Thomas and Mack is not on campus. But it's worth a shot. I mean, everywhere, in my opinion, everywhere should be that if you're single or if you're looking to move on, every day is a new opportunity. What was this club? Back in the day, there was a club, and it's still there in Vegas, where I felt like every chick was a fucking dime piece. Oh, man, I'm drawing a blank in Vegas. Oh, man. It's just Cloud Brain. Cloud Brain's getting me right now. There's a club. It's still there. That steakhouse we went to, Mac, that steakhouse we went to last time, it's right across the street from it. When Jacksonville State completed that Hail Mary against Florida State, we were watching it at that steakhouse. It is right across the street from that shit. I can't think of it.
I mean, it's a problem.
Yeah, scattered ass all over there. I can't remember it right now, but I want to say it starts with a B. That helps. I could be way off though. Next up, we have. He's a porn convention starts Wednesday. He says, "There you go."
Oh, you're doing all right.
What's the one? Not Janet Jameson passed away or whatever, or did she pass away? I think she passed away. Who? Lisa
Ann.
That's the one to catch the photo.
She's the one. She's the one in fucking fantasy whatever now.
Yeah, I know. Well, she's getting to that age. You can't keep doing like. You got to think about your next career.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got to monetize
the porn career. Like you don't have that long of a shelf life. Yeah, so you got to start thinking about fantasy football or whatever the fuck you can think of. Boston was at Loyola Maryland. We both took Loyola Maryland. Didn't lock that up, and Loyola Maryland won by 17. I did not think they would win by 17. How about that?
That is
your thoughts.
Yeah, that is a hell of a win there. Like you said, I mean, the line being 2, I thought this would be a tight game, but shout out to the Greyhounds. Yeah, they were thinking of that porn convention with that one. Yeah,
glad I didn't bet that one. Next up, we did lock up Lafayette. -2.5. They won by 19. It held Holy Cross to 55. Easy money.
Line stunk.
Buddy, like this start to the day was just incredible. I'm telling you. Yeah. Next up.
Love Lemoyne.
I tried to bring you idiots. I even called you guys idiots on this specific game. Lemoyne by 15 at Chicago State. You morons. I think Bieniek said it's a far road trip.
I just didn't want to lay points with Lemoyne on the road, but God, Chicago State is bad.
I told you, Lemoyne's solid too, man. They're solid. 15-point win. Another Pick Dundee special. Well, maybe we got the next game wrong. St. Peter's. We didn't bet at this, I don't think. Did you bet this? You bet this?
No, I stayed away.
Yeah. Actually, though, I would have got it wrong because I would have lost by the hook. Because St. Peter's laid 10.5. They won by 11. We did not bet this game, but shout out to the Peacocks. I'm actually surprised they won by 11. Your thoughts on this one?
A good win for the Peacocks. They're right there in the thick of the things, and the MAAC.
Yep. And then, I like to think we're pretty ahead of the curve. I mean, I know we're getting very Ric Flair-like on this episode, but you should have expected it if you followed our plays because, well, we kind of gave this one out on air. There was this ACC, this big time ACC matchup. Once upon a time, there was this big time ACC matchup that was going off at plus 280 on the money line. It was an old Big East matchup, and it was a double lock from myself at Moneyline McIntosh. Boston College wins outright. Outright. 81-73. Woo. I get so sick and tired of just people telling us we don't know what we're doing here. Look at this. Look at this gold we're giving you. Syracuse, you're terrible, by the way. How are you losing to Boston College outright as 6.5-point favorites? Easy handicap. And your thoughts on us being complete geniuses again?
Started seeing people talk about Syracuse as a potential NCAA tournament sleeper. Nope. BC. That's a killer. You can't lose that game. That's it. It's over.
I mean, we're 22 slides in. I have 2 games wrong as far as wagers. And I have a lot of locks. I mean, I think I might have 4 games wrong total, but I'm saying, like, as far as my locks at this point, 2 games wrong. And 3 money line hits. Next up, East Tennessee State, Sanford. None of us bet this, but I will say this.
Fun game.
I picked ETSU, and they only won by 1, so I would have got this game wrong. ETSU wins by 1, 76-75. This was a fun game. I had this on one of the screens. You didn't bet this, right?
No, Sanford had the lead with 7 seconds left, and then
this was a great fucking game. Back and forth, down the stretch. Every single possession was going back and forth. But then we had a triple lock on North Dakota State, laying 1.5, and they won by 3. I mean, don't do it, Dundee. Don't talk too much shit. They might not unsubscribe. Dundee, you're still in a garage. Who cares? Easy money, bro. This was easy money. Easy money.
It was easy money. That's a good. I mean, they grinded this thing out.
I kind of expected that.
Yeah, I never thought the Bison would lose at home because that's what they do. They just win home games under David Richmond. So the Bison 6-0 here over the Tommies. Tommies played well today. Just it's hard to win in that building.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me go to another game that we maybe hopefully. All right. There's no way we made more money. Oh, we double locked Central Arkansas. Laid 11.5. They won by 29.
They're good, man. I like this team.
Oh my God, it's a free fucking show. And you get fucking morons in here Talking about shit. I mean, we're dominating. You are dominating. Tequila should be $200 bottle of Don Julio. It's like a $50 bottle. It's, should be $200. I'm cheating myself. Mac. By White Tiger having like every fucking toy ever imaginable, thanks to Troy Tuning. Yeah, I mean, this was easy money. There's no way we'd win again, right? No, stop it, dude. Central, the real Blue Devils. Triple lock on Central Connecticut State as they cover the 6.5 and win by 8. Hey, you guys aren't being honest. You're not being honest. You would never release an episode 24 hours before with all these winners. Man. We're going to Columbia again soon. I bought that fucking flight tonight. I shit you not.
Winter chicken dinner, baby.
Yeah, I need to go to fucking Bora Bora. I told my
When
wife
are you going
tonight.
to Columbia? April and May?
April. I won so much money tonight. I was like, honey, we got to do this before I get stupid and start buying random shit. I look at way too much random shit online. I'm stuck in out of the middle of fucking North Carolina. Thought about adding a bowling alley into the fucking room. I look at dumb shit. I really do, dude. I look at a lot of stupid shit. You get bored.
Cost?
What's that?
How much does a bowling alley cost?
Dude, you can get like a 2-lane bowling alley in your house for like 5 G's.
Yeah, that's cheaper than I thought. I thought it'd be $10K.
Now I don't know how good the work is, but I'm saying
Yeah.
I thought about that, dude. I fucking thought about that. My wife hates my like search show. Sometimes she'll see my computer and like look at my shit, and I'm like, "We're searching bowling alleys in your house." It's like, well, I don't know what else to do out here. You know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to do out here? There's only I have a bunch of shit that I have ideas for, but my ideas are kind of outlandish for the fucking neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really fit in. They give me shit about a trash can in the road too long. You know what I mean? Maybe we wouldn't win again, would we? Oh, finally, a game we didn't bet, but I still fucking hit this thing. As Stetson covers the 8.5 against Queens, they lose by 6. Did you bet this?
I did not. The storyline is Queens, man. 7-0 to start league play. God, please have them be in the tournament. Grant Leonard, friend of the program. This is a great story here.
Yeah, Troy, I don't own any bowling balls, but I did bid. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I bid on the Kingpin, Ern McCracken like flower ball about 4 or 5 years ago. I put a bid in for a few $100, and then some maniac on eBay matched my bid and like raised it to like 5 G's, and I was like, okay, have the fucking bowling ball. I still want that bowling ball. If you give me dumb fucking money. If we turn into the Barstool, we're going all in on that bowling ball.
Oh
yeah. Shout out to the Hatters have turned a corner. I know, and shout out to Queens. Queens is like this is a great story, but the Hatters are definitely not the walkover they were early in the year. So,
I agree with that. Yeah, the Hatters have gotten better. They're chippy at home.
Yeah. Next up, we had Fairfield Marist. Of course, we wouldn't. No, we laid the points with Marist. Oh, they won by 15. Even our non-locks were fire today, dude. Didn't bet this. Would have hit if you followed.
Marist
next up,
be a wagon at home, man.
Yeah. Next up, we have New Mexico State and Delaware.
Bad play.
You bet this?
Yeah, I dove into the stink, or I went with the stink. Thought it stunk like hell. New Mexico State, nice win here.
I stayed away, but I do believe I took Delaware. So,
yeah, we talked about the travel spot.
Yeah. New Mexico State drove them by like 30, 29-point win by New Mexico State.
Wire to wire.
Then, how about this one? We were fucking sharp as a tack on this
one.
Woo,
Asheville, baby.
The line made no sense. All right, Winthrop by 2 over Asheville. I mean, Yep, we nailed this one. I believe all three of us took Asheville. Next up. No, now this one I would have got wrong, and I didn't lock this, but you could have talked me into locking this. North Dakota drilled South Dakota by 16.
I know.
I'm very thankful you didn't talk me into this because I would have went in on the Coyotes last night. I would have.
Sucks on the road this year, man.
What is Grand Forks too? When no one cares about their shit there, what are we talking about? Bomb ass program. Shout out to North Dakota. And then let's get to this. Damani's been waiting for this. Florida, Vanderbilt. We did this was triple lock, I think, on Vanderbilt and lost. And Bieniek smiling because he's a Florida fan. I'm not gonna completely chalk this up to the refs, but I understand Damani's frustration. When you have the what's that ruling called? The hold?
Hook and hold.
Hook and hold, yeah. When that turns into a 7-point play, I do believe that's horseshit. But I can also give Vanderbilt a ton of shit. I mean, your most important possession is Tyler Tanner going ISO with no one else touching the ball twice. I mean, those were low percentage shots. Low fucking percentage shots. Get some ball movement going. It was disappointing because I thought Vanderbilt was toe for toe. I mean, that 7-point possession is ridiculous, by the way. We that has no place in college basketball.
They got to get rid of that rule altogether.
Yeah. But at the same time, I also thought Vanderbilt was doing too much ISO shit down the stretch. They were going way too much ISO, way too much selfish basketball. So in that capacity, I think they should have lost. In that capacity, I thought they were way too selfish down the stretch. Not enough ball movement. And I'm sure Blankton's going to nail that home. But bad play. Shout out to Florida. They won the Natty last year, and they showed when they came in here. And this was a lit environment. They took care of business. Your thoughts?
I mean, how good was Xavier Lee down the stretch? Some of the shots he made.
Second chance points, too, dude. The second chance points by the Gators were fucking pivotal.
Yeah.
Pivotal.
Chinyelu played like a fucking champion today. Condon played like a champion. Hawk played like a champion as well. Yeah, I mean, that's a hell of a win for Florida. Florida's definitely found something because Boogie Fland and Xavier Lee are playing well together. They're not like Walter Clayton and Martin and why am I drawing a blank on the third guard's name? Richard. They're not
Richard you're talking from last year? Okay.
Yeah, they're not those three guys. But they're getting better in this system. And with that front court, this team's pretty good. So Florida, Todd Golden, he's a good coach. Obviously, won a fucking national championship. Florida's got something going here. Maybe they should forget their uniforms more often. Xavier Lee wearing 99 today.
Dennis Rodman style.
Let's go.
Was he 91? He might have been 91. Next up, Presbyterian at Gardner.
Team's on the take.
Here's where loss 3 is for us. Or for me. Presbyterian 92. Gardner Webb 55. How is this fucking possible? I refuse to believe this is possible.
I don't know what happened to Gardner Webb.
You just lost by 37 points to Presbyterian, bro. I want an explanation. They lost by 17 to way worse, like Power 5 schools.
I know.
This needs to be investigated. This needs to be investigated. Don't worry. I jumped right back into the mix with I locked up Florida Gulf Coast. And they won by 18. I was laying 9.5. I was even getting tweets. Watch out, the leading score might be out. No problem. West Georgia's leading score has been out their whole goddamn existence. All right. Easy goddamn money. Easy goddamn money. I tried to bring you along. Did you go?
No, stayed off it. I had 96 bets today.
Yeah. Well, you need a 97, brother. I was trying to bring in some of these ones.
Yeah. If I had played, it would have been 52 and 45. I wish I had added that one.
Next up, we had Western Michigan Akron. Of course, we took the points. And guess what? It covered. They only lost by 15. Didn't even bet this one, but we nailed this one. All three of us. I think this is triple play. Not a triple lock, triple play. Next up. Yeah, we did lose our ass on this one. I even got 7.5. Okay. Shout out to you, Sienna. Next up. Yes, we did cash on Sam Houston State. I believe Bieniek took the Sunblazers. But me and McIntyre took Sam Houston State as they won by 13 at your Pitbull basketball arena or whatever the fuck you're calling it.
Bearcats playing well, man.
Told you they're good, man. They're legit. They've passed the eye test every time I've watched them. Then we did have this one, and I'll be honest, I am very thankful we didn't lock this because I had this as a fringe lock yesterday. Did not hit this game, but Cleveland State won outright. Bieniek had some evil thoughts for Cleveland State last night. Well, they listened. They won outright against the Penguins there. Your thoughts, Mac?
Fucking Youngstown blew a 10-point lead in the second half. This is a terrible loss. Good win for Rob Summers and the Vikings here. Youngstown continues to struggle.
Then Detroit double lock.
Yo, baby.
Against Ooey Pooey. Detroit wins 80-77. Johnny, stop. Johnny, stop. You're winning too much. You're winning too much, man. You're winning too much. Don't do another win. Well, actually, based on the slide, it would have been incorrect. But I got 5.5 with Mercyhurst. And boom! They lost in overtime by 5. Mercyhurst comes home for Dundee. Still can't believe they lost to Stonehill, though. If I'm being honest, off the record, terrible fucking loss. I actually think this next one might have been our worst play of the day.
Iowa kicked their ass.
This was a bad play. This was a really bad play. We double locked Indiana, and Iowa just whooped their ass by 17 in Assembly Hall. They've lost back to back at Assembly Hall. Wow. Horrible play. It happened.
Indiana never had the lead.
Yeah, this was an ass whooping.
Yeah. Iowa completely controlled the tempo. Sturts and company. Banks was huge. He had like 26. I mean, those two combined fucking outscored Indiana. Banks and Sturts. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna bullshit you. This was shocking to me. The way they did it. It was not shocking that they won the game. The way they did it was shocking. Credit to McCollum and company. Folks, want to tell you that the college basketball experience is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. And Underdog is bringing the playoff magic all playoffs long to the NFL playoffs. Every playoff weekend, open the Underdog app, see what promos are waiting for you, because trust me, there will be some. Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers, too. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it this NFL season, especially on props. Last season, they were even better in the playoffs. I mean, 22-12 on reception props, 6-1 on pass touchdown props, 2-0 on interception props. They've been killing it over there. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model, or you can make your own and mess around with those sliders. Looking to go premium? Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app for 25% off your first month. That's Rhythm, RITHMM. Download it. Use that promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back. No, Dundee, you lost one. How the fuck did you lose that Indiana game? You shouldn't lose, dude.
You shouldn't lose. That shouldn't be you. Okay. I'll correct that. Good sir. Next up. Oh, Rutgers getting a ridiculous 15.5 as they lose by 9. Double lock, and I'll give you the credit for bringing me into this one. But we cash.
Oh.
Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah. Good backdoor for Rutgers. Wisconsin, business-like win. We'll take the cover. I don't really have much on this one.
Well, all I know is all I got is winning. I got cash on this one, and I got cash on this one too, because guess what? We double locked Utah. Utah won outright 82-79, but they were getting 4.5. I regret not taking the money line, but I took the points, and we cashed. Your thoughts on this one, buddy?
Yeah, win number 1 for Jensen and company, and this is a tough one for TCU. They played well against BYU, and they let it carry over into this one.
They did. And how about the court storming we had here in a game I did not bet? I did, however, pick Iowa State, but I did not bet this. I believe Bieniek. Did Bieniek lock Iowa State? I thought he might have locked Iowa State with you.
I locked. I don't remember if Bieniek locked Iowa State. I locked Cincy.
Yeah, I know you did, and they won by 9 and stormed the fucking court. It was a great scene at Cincinnati. I stayed away, of course. Sharp Dundee knows when his picks might be shit, and this one was a shit pick. Great call on the Bearcats. I'll play your music. And great scene storming the court, as you should do. Take notes in Morgantown. Your thoughts on the game? Is Wes Miller still alive? I think he's still alive after this.
Hey, I mean, this is his biggest win by far in his tenure, being the number 2 team in the country. Yeah, Cincinnati always, I feel like they're always competitive, then they just run out of gas in the last 10 minutes. They finally closed out one of these games. So shout out to the Bearcats, a nice win here. Maybe they can fuck around and get back on the bubble or something if they can win some more games.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, the Big 12 gives you that opportunity by being such a strong conference.
Yep.
But I had the discipline to stay off, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Dundee, you didn't make any more money, right? You had to stop right then, right? No, because I did lock Colgate lay at 8.5, and Colgate did win by 19 fucking points. The system was intact.
We're back.
Yes. Double lock on the Raiders. I didn't sweat this for 1 minute, dude. I had this on for like 5 minutes, and then I realized this is gonna hit. Thoughts?
Look like the old Colgate today. Good win.
No, Dundee, stop. Dundee, you sound like Ric Flair over here. You're going way too over the top. Don't celebrate another win here. There's no way this is possible. There's no way. There's just no way. This one I might have got a little lucky. But I was also sharp. Because Navy covers the 2.5 that I got. Because the time we went live, it was 2.5. And they won by 3. But even if you got the worst of it, by the time we actually called the fucking show, it was 3. So you pushed. But I did get 2.5. They won in double overtime by 3. And I got extremely lucky to hit this. I mean, in regulation, I actually should have hit it. The first overtime, I should have lost it. Second overtime, I got kind of fortunate with a nice foul late. But I was just on one of these days, man. This is one of those days where I just could not lose. Who'd you take here, Mac?
I think Lehigh, but I didn't bet this.
Yeah. Well, I know we didn't lock this next game, but
oh my God.
We did pick this correctly. Wait, did you bet this?
No, just the collapse by Princeton here.
Oh, okay. Well, I picked Harvard. Did you pick Harvard?
I picked Harvard. I'm just saying, I didn't bet it, but I'm just saying, oh my God, what a collapse this was.
Yeah, I got you. You led me on to believe that you'd bet on Princeton. So I thought I picked Harvard, but I didn't bet Harvard, but they won by 7 in overtime, and they were down a big number in this game, as Mac's alluding to. Any thoughts besides that?
No, just Princeton continues to have these second half collapses that are puzzling. Up 13 with 4 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean that stings. I didn't even realize it was 4 minutes. I thought it was more like 7. I'm glad you guys talked me off of this one. I had this as a fringe lock as Cornell plus 8.5. What if I told you they lost by 34? Because that's what's actually happened. So some of it blind luck. Had you guys told me, I would have locked this. Then we did nail this handicap as Brown. We didn't bet this, but Brown did cover. Well, they covered because they won outright by 6. But shout out to the Brown Bears. We were all over this. And then this was a triple lock on Illinois State as they won by 26 against Bradley. I mean, it's a free show. Battle of I-74. Battle of I-74. How easy was this play, Mac?
Needed the game like blood. It should always be like this. When you're desperate, you should fucking win like Illinois State did today. Good win for Ryan Peden and company.
Yeah. I mean, this thing was over. I actually thought it would be a little closer, to tell you the truth.
They whipped their ass.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a little closer. Next up, we had Miami and Clemson. I stayed away. You guys battled and I think Bieniek got you here, buddy.
Got it, dude. Fucking great win. Clemson's just a silent wagon.
Yeah.
Miami too big a game here. They finally lose one.
Yeah.
Clemson.
And then after that, how about this easy play? Longwood getting, I think I got 5.5, but either way, they would have covered the 4.5. Because they lost by 2 against Radford. Boom. Radford did win the game, which did shock me. This was, I believe this might have been a triple lock on the show last night. I think it was a triple lock. Thoughts on this one?
I mean, whenever these two teams play, it always comes down to the wire. In-state Virginia game. Give Radford credit with you, man. I know they're heavily invested in that program. They're finding ways to win.
Yeah. Jerry Davis, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Any insight on how you got +5 on Mercier? So I laid 3.5.
Dude, they're like,
I actually saw it at like 8.5 too. Like they were. What's that?
The line voodoo was happening late last night because I got North Alabama like right at the end of the show +8.5. They went off as a 2.5 point favorite. It didn't matter. They got their fucking ass whipped, but still, line movement's been weird this year.
Well,
no, Thursday.
Yeah, no, the Mercyhurst shit. I actually on so I bet it on offshore my bookie, but what is crazy is using Tally Site. I actually got like 8.5, 7.5. Looking back on Tally Site, if you look at Tally Site, because I pair that with my picks, I got something even crazier on Tally Site than I did actually. That line when I don't know why, but I can tell you this. I don't know how you got -3.5. Did you ever see -3.5 out there?
No, I did not.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Over the past week, these fucking lines, specifically the past week, and I don't know if it has anything to do with that FBI probe, but some of these lines have been absolutely fucking insane. Absolutely insane. Like I'm talking like 6-7 points movement within 3 or 4 hours, which seems incredible to me.
We've never seen that. We've never seen it.
Yeah. But I will tell you this: if you're not, if you do not line shop, I don't want to say this with extreme validity because it depends on how many cocktails I had. I'm not going to bullshit you. Majority of the time, when I get done a show, and trust me, I was having drinks last night, but I was also still very much like awake last night when we get done with the show. Whenever I have like the foresight to use multiple avenues to bet, I do it. Are there times I get lazy where I just use FanDuel or DK? 1,000%. But if you are not currently like looking, if you just have downtime, you should look at the disparities, especially this past week would be the greatest example of this. But normally you could find like a point or two difference. But this past week, for whatever reason, because I'd be lying to you if I told you I knew, there has been gigantic movement on these lines. I can only assume it has something to do with the FBI probe. Mac?
Probably. It's the only thing that makes sense. Because I don't remember games ever moving 8, 9, 10 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, because like I said, on Tally Site, when I picked the games right after I got done betting everything, the line was at like 8.5 or something. I'm like, God damn, but Tally Site's using the books. So Tally Site grabs like 20 books and it's using each one, right? So I click use the best odds. And that's how I do it. But I'm saying, like, it shows that those are real lines. Tally Site's not creating fabricated lines. It's just grabbing whatever lines are out there from the main books that we offer. I mean, they offer like 10 different companies. So, but in general, Jerry, in general, this week, there has been movement on games to an unhealthy point of, like, Mac, have you ever seen anything like this? I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this.
No, never.
Yeah.
I mean, on Thursday night, we had 4 games move 6 to 8 points.
Yeah. These lines have been going absolutely insane. It's not one game. We're about to talk that North Alabama game, but there's also some other games later in the night that they kind of moved substantially. Anyway, sorry you got the worst of that. Longwood cash for us. Also, we ate a steaming hot pile of shit right here with St. Bonaventure, and our parlay with Northern Iowa, which we'll talk about in a second, was about as bad as it gets. At this point, I'm speechless.
I'm speechless with the Bonnies.
They're the worst team in the A10.
Shout out to D Nice and
at least it's against your boy. At least
man. I mean, fuck, that's a hell of a win for them. I mean, it's trying to build the program year one. Good win for LaSalle. I've never seen the Bonnie struggle like this.
Yeah,
and Northern Iowa.
Yeah, I thought this was one of the better plays of the day. I really did. Okay. Nice job, LaSalle. The shipment came in. Then, though, we bounced right back with Grand Canyon as a lock, and they won outright, and they stormed the court there in Phoenix or Scottsdale, wherever the fuck their shit's at. 84-74. This was a triple lock. I mean, this place was lit. I watched this whole game.
Oh my god! That was like the crowd. That was like the crowd of the day. If you have not watched a Grand Canyon big home game, by the way, they have San Diego State going there next.
Good luck, Aztecs.
Dude, that fucking student section. That's like I said, that's a mini Utah State Grand Canyon.
Yeah. And it's not mini because their enrollment's like 10,000 people because they're on the stock market.
They were exchanging blows all week. Who's got the better student section? So I can't wait for the rematch in Logan.
Yes, and then the game we just alluded to, because we cashed on Grand Canyon, we did eat shit on North Alabama. And this line was ridiculous. What was the number that you actually got on this thing?
Plus 8.5.
And you still didn't hit. I got plus 7.5. Jerry, exhibit number 2 here. Because we called it last night, I think at minus 2.5, according to the slide. It might have been minus, I don't know. Because he makes the slides a few hours before we go live. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I just don't know. I wish I had an answer. It seems absolutely, but we still hated shit regardless. They lost by fucking 22.
It's crazy.
But I got, and this wasn't even my bookie. I think I got my shit on what did I get my shit on? I think I got 7.5 or 6.5 on I want to say I got mine on BetMGM. Could be wrong on that, but I think I did. Either way, these lines was there? I didn't catch any of this game. Was there someone injured for North Alabama?
Not that I saw. I don't know. I mean, the line went back up, so it would have been an injury on Jacksonville's standpoint.
Yeah, look at Brian K. Says Bet Online had 8 points on Mercyhurst at one point. I bet it. That's what I'm saying. These, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It makes, dude, I've been doing this show, guys, since 2017. I don't know what else to tell you. This week has been
weird.
Well, the way it's moved. We've had weeks before where there's line movement, but how substantial the line movement's been this week. I can't recall any time. You could pinpoint like one game before where like the whole team's suspended or something. But to have it so often, like we can talk this week, probably like 15 games were like altered by, anywhere from 3 to 7 to 8 points. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm just a moron betting, so I don't know what to tell you. I wish I had a great answer for why these lines are like this. We ate shit here, even getting a ridiculous bump on the line. I've never seen anything like it.
Not even close to winning.
But something had to happen to alert the books that we could get 7.5 or 8.5. I would love an explanation from the books, because it just doesn't make sense. Just doesn't make sense, especially because Jacksonville's been a horrible fucking road team. Can anyone put their finger on this? I would ask to chat this. I have no idea why this would go from -2.5 to +7.5 or +8.5, whatever. You got it at 8.5. I got it at 7.5.
CLV, baby.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, why would it jump that big?
Injury speculation, I guess, but I don't know.
Well, I didn't watch the game, so I can't tell you if something happened pre-game. But yeah, shout out to Keith Cole giving us $5. Great show, fellows. Pick another 2-team parlay if you feel it, brother. We always feel it. Just remembering's half the battle. All right, Mac, I got to prepare you for this next one. Because Bieniek gave you a ton of shit last night.
This is UMass. This is a rigged game. Did you see any of this game?
No, I did not. But I just can't believe that UMass, with Frank Martin as a head coach, I got 7.5. Well, speaking of line movement, I got 7.5, I think it was, or 7. I lost on this, and I just can't believe that Northern Illinois beat UMass. What the fuck happened here?
Northern Illinois was the better team. UMass got completely hosed down the stretch. I mean, this one you might want to flag. I also think there's something up with these UMass players. They might be on the take, because I know Frank's out of bounds plays. I know where the ball's supposed to go. They came out of a timeout and the guy inbounding the ball completely threw it to the opposite end where it's supposed to go. I don't know what the fuck's going on with UMass right now. You don't just blow out Florida State, beat BC, and then lose to Northern Illinois. That doesn't make any sense, because they don't get blown out in the MAC. All their losses are by fucking single digits. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with UMass. But this is a fucking god-awful loss.
This is the worst loss of the season to me. Like, this is the one. Yeah. You can't lose to Northern Illinois. You can't lose to fucking Northern Illinois.
They'll beat Toledo, because that's what Frank's team does. But I don't understand how they fucking lost this game. They got jobbed at the end, but it never should have came down to that.
Yeah. Ate shit there. Picked this correctly as UTEP got a big number. I even got 15.5, but I didn't bet this. Easy cover as they lose by 11. You bet this?
No, I did not. It's hard to bet against Liberty in that building with UTEP. They can't score, but hey, they covered.
Yeah. Next up, we did eat a pile of shit here, and I felt great about this game as the Tops were laying 7.5 or 6.5, whatever the fuck you got. Either way, they lost by 16 at home. What? Without their best player? Was he fucking every one of the players' girlfriends on the team? Because
ridiculous.
This is the most shocking outcome of the whole night to me. What is this? This is a lit environment. This is a lit environment.
They were down 20 at one point.
I was dumbfounded by this one. Bad play by us. Next up, Quinnipiac, Merrimack. Merrimack wins by 12. I do believe none of us locked this, and I'm curious. I think I ended up taking the Aqueduct on the picks page. Who'd you take here?
I think I took Merrimack. I didn't bet it, but good win for the old Warriors.
Yeah. Great win. Double-digit win. Quinnipiac's such a phony team. How about this win? And we need to talk about fucking Coastal Carolina. I just talked about this like beginning of the week, and I felt like, I don't want to shit on you and Bieniek, but I felt like you guys are kind of like, Coastal. They're by far the best Coastal team of all time, or at least in the past 15 years. You don't win at Marshall and then at Georgia Southern. And show me the Coastal team that's done that.
Hey, they're chippy. Gray's doing a good job. He did a good job at fucking Western Carolina, too.
I know. Like this, and I look at their next couple games. I'm like, home against Texas State, home against Southern Miss, ULM. I'm telling you, man, they're one of the better teams in this conference. Shout out to the Chanticleers for getting it done against Southern in overtime. Then that we should have bet this. Why did we not bet this? Remember the chat last night giving a shit about They said, why should we not lock Dartmouth? Penn wins by 10. We should have bet this. I'm disappointed in myself. I apologize to my clientele. You dial 100 pick Dundee, you'll get that sincere apology. You'll also get a 50% off of Circuit City, they call it. So do that in the next 27 minutes. And we'll get you that discount. Next up, Northern Iowa. We ate a pile of shit here. I don't know what they only scored 44 points, bro.
The UMass, the Bonnies, Northern Iowa. I have no idea what's going on with those three teams.
Yeah.
This is
puzzling. We gave out a parlay yesterday of Northern Iowa and the Bonnies both completely eat shit.
I mean, they scored 44 against Valpo?
That's bad. I mean, they're done.
What the fuck happened to this team?
Where's my guy Rob Donaldson, who was selling in Northern Iowa he thought there'd be a fucking Sweet 16 team this year.
I thought they were good too. I thought the Bonnies were good.
I don't know what's going on. But I do know this. Couple bad picks from Dundee. Of course I'll respond. UIC.
Good win.
I locked it up as they win by 7 against these fake-ass Drake Bulldogs. Tried to bring you guys. I don't think you guys went. Tried to bring you guys. Flames are for real. Flames are for real, dude.
They're playing good ball. We're 4 in a row now.
I'm telling you, I was super impressed the past couple times I've seen them. Next up, don't do it, Dundee. Don't hit again. Georgia State laying 5.5. I didn't bet it, but I still picked it correctly as they win by 20. ULM's terrible.
They are terrible.
Don't do it again, Dundee. Don't fucking do it again. I took LSU on the picks page. I didn't bet it, but it still hit as they beat Missouri by 8. Mac, I do believe you locked Missouri. I apologize in advance.
Good win for LSU. I'm impressed that they answered the bell here after the heartbreaking loss.
Yeah. There's no way we could hit again. And I want to shout out Clark. Not only is he a friend of the program, but he's been rocking with us for a long time. He called for this money line. I did not have the courage to do that, but I did take Louisiana in the points. And Louisiana wins at a 3 at the buzzer. 59-56. I locked up the Cajuns -9.5. I'll play the music. This is a double lock, maybe even a triple lock. I can't even remember. Mac, why are we the smartest fucking humans on planet Earth?
Raging Cajuns, great spot. South Alabama off the big win. Quanah's got those guys playing well, man. Raging Cajuns are chippy.
And shout out to Clark. That was a juicy dog. That was like fucking 390. Yeah, plus 385. There we go.
Yeah.
Very impressive shit. Next up. All right. Next up, I did eat a pile of steaming hot shit on that fucked up court because San Diego took it to Bakersfield today. This needs to be investigated too. 21-point win by the Tritons as I get destroyed here. Bad play by me. I apologize to my clientele, but I'm hitting a 62% rate for the night and even better for the week. That's what's scary. Bad play. Did you touch this game?
I took UC San Diego, no bet though.
All right, nice pick. We all triple locked Arkansas, and that was a bad play because Duquesne and Georgia went off. You know, I had a thought today, Mac, watching, and I thought about Bill Self's comments after the West Virginia game. I know he had nothing to do with this game, but Georgia took it to Arkansas, man.
They whipped their ass.
It's hilarious. And part of me finds it hilarious watching these old school coaches that I almost wish Roy Williams and Coach K would have stayed because the NIL has neutralized everything. And just watching Calipari's face periodically in this game as Georgia threw alley-oop after alley-oop or Blue Cane did everything to fucking just shit on them. You could look at Calipari's face and it makes you realize that, like, and this isn't a shot at them to a certain extent. Well, I guess maybe it is. You're just an average coach. I mean, you're probably a good coach, but like there's probably 50 coaches that got fired that didn't have, probably more than that, probably 100 coaches within your conference over the years, Calipari and Self, that didn't have the access that you had, that were good coaches. And now that everyone's got the access, Georgia's whooping Arkansas's ass. It ain't by accident, Mac. The landscape changing in the sport is why you see a result like this. This was a wire-to-wire ass whooping by Georgia.
Yeah, and a big win for Georgia off the disappointing Ole Miss loss. So, good win for the Dogs here. They continue to be NCAA tournament team. Mike White's going to get him back there.
Yeah.
Like 15-3.
Yeah. No, for sure. I bounced right back though after this triple lock loss with a double lock win because we locked Valley minus, I believe the number we got was 10.5, but they won by 12 regardless. They would have hit on 11.5. They win by 12. They stuck it to Arlington. They were like up like 26-4 early in this game. So we got right back on the saddle. Mac, your thoughts on Valley?
Todd Phillips and Utah Valley are really good, especially at home. Good win, wire to wire. The league goes through Valley here in the WAC.
Next up, I did bet the Nazis and I lost because Lamar wins by 10. And this wasn't really phony. Bad play by Dundee here. Got excited. You know what I mean? You get excited. Bad play. Lamar was a better team the whole game. Shout out to the Cardinal. I think Bieniek might have went with me on this, but
yeah, he was on Hitler. I mean, Lamar's an older team, and Nichols has overachieved in league play, so good win for Lamar here.
And then this one, I want an explanation because I had thought I cashed this ticket.
Stony Brook.
Well, this is Flow Sports. When you leave the app on your TV, it's a big process to get it back on.
Yeah, I didn't see this.
Well, let me tell you, Stony Brook had a huge halftime lead. Then down the stretch, Charleston had like a pretty good lead at like the 5-minute mark, somewhere right around there. So I was like, I think I got this. I had like an 8-point lead at 5-minute mark, 6-point lead, 7-point lead. But I thought like, okay, all the momentum's with Charleston. They battled back from down 20. And the game went to double overtime. And I lost. Stony Brook. What is going on with Stony Brook, by the way?
Stony Brook's hot.
Yeah.
Playing better ball with Gino Ford at home.
I had kind of this as a win. And it did not prevail. Next up. Did pick this game correctly. I know you did not because you took Greensboro. I took Mercer. Mercer won by 10.
Mercer's good. Good win for them once again here in the SoCon.
And Greensboro's not. Next up. Back to winning ways, Dundee. We did lock Western Illinois. I got 11.5. They only lost by 7. So 10.5 would have covered anyway.
Never a doubt.
Easy money for the Leathernecks. And buddy, I'm sorry. I was just on fire tonight. So you got in my way in front of a lock battle. Now, actually, if you got this number, you would have prevailed. So
yeah, I hit on JMU.
Okay. Well, I hit on Marshall because I got 4.5. But we both hit. No lock battle music. JMU had a 10-point lead with what, 7 minutes left?
Yeah, they choked.
They choked heavy. We both hit. That's how it works sometimes. Damn it, I wanted to talk shit to you about this. I came into this episode thinking I could talk shit to you about this.
It's
you got
a
lucky.
joke job. That's a
you
joke
got
job.
lucky.
They were lucky. Up 10. They were up 10. They were up 10 with 7 minutes.
That's Marshall. You know that crap. That shit was lit today. That shit was lit. That shit was lit.
Gave you choke job. What
yeah,
the
they
fuck?
did choke. Down the stretch, they did choke. We did also make the mistake of thinking this was a rigged line, and we both locked up Tennessee Tech, and Morehead State won by 6. This had nothing to do with Tennessee Tech on our analysis of them being good. We couldn't understand the line.
Thought it was a rigged game. We missed out. Next
Yeah.
ball.
And then we should talk about this because we locked up UNC.
Oh my God. Dude, they were getting annihilated in the first half. What happened to them on the West Coast? Woo!
They almost came back and won this thing, but at the same time, they were getting drilled majority of this game. Horrible pick by us. Horrible pick by us on Carolina. I apologize to my clientele.
This might have been the worst play of the day.
No.
I just just the fact that they never led.
I told you my worst play earlier. Who did I have that lost by like 50? I had someone that like. I told you it earlier. I don't know. There was too many fucking games today.
You think Carolina wants to go back out west?
Well, this is what happens, and this is why I argued forever back in the day. I mean, people are so dumb. This is a stat in the NFL and NBA too. When you go on the far road trips, it's hard. The SEC during their cheating years, where we know they were clearly cheating, was terrible at the Pac-12. They have like a 25-year sample size. They were like, I'm serious. Like, do the history on this. I don't have the number in front of me on my but they were something crazy. They were like 5-21. And it wasn't all USC. Like, so we know USC and Oregon were cheating, right? The rest weren't.
Yeah.
But you know damn well the stats show this. Tennessee went to Cal and got their ass whooped, right? Cal also went to Ole Miss and won. And you can go one by one on this shit. Like, you can go Texas A&M loses at UCLA with when A&M was loaded, right? You can go one by one on this. There's something to traveling west to east and east to west. Doesn't matter the sport, doesn't matter the roster, doesn't matter the teams. It's legit, man. It's legit. And here's another exhibit of that because Oregon easily covered as a triple lock. Getting,
It's that money line.
I got 19 and a half.
Oregon was winning at halftime.
Yeah, I took the I threw $20 on the money line. Didn't hit.
Why do we keep getting these comments, keep betting against Michigan? We've been betting against Michigan for like 2 straight weeks. They haven't come close to covering. They haven't covered a road game all year.
Yeah.
Michigan is not as profitable as everybody's making them out to be. Yeah, they've had a couple really high marquee blowout wins, but this team has played with their food a lot this year.
They should have lost in Detroit to Wake Forest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck. They didn't cover against Washington. They didn't cover today. They were losing at half to Maryland. Like on the road, this team has not been very good.
You want and see had the chat. What's this jackass's name? The Texan fan again?
Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he's already fucking.
Well, had he been a Nebraska fan, I would honor his shit talk because we locked up Northwestern.
Oh my God.
And I even said Northwestern was live on the money line in the first half. After the first half, I was like, we got him right where we want him.
Yep.
No. Dude, this is the best story in college sports. Nebraska wins by 19 to be technical. What?
Dude, is Nebraska ever going to fucking lose? I mean, what is this?
I'm dumbfounded. I really thought this was it. And to do it the way they did it is shocking.
Dude, Chris Collins' teams never get blown out at home.
Yeah.
This is crazy what's going on with Nebraska.
I had the money line. It didn't hit, so I got kind of ridiculously. I mean, luckily I was having one of the greatest days of this past calendar year, but I had the money line too, and I felt pretty good about it. I also had the money line here. Luckily, this is why I always encourage people to take the points and make the larger bet on the points in case the money line doesn't hit. This is exhibit A for tonight on that because UCF covered. So I actually still made money on this game despite losing the money line. But yeah, it's Arizona and Nebraska. Bravo. Your thoughts, Mac?
Arizona answers the bell once again. Another hard test off a rivalry. Got to go to the bounce house. It screamed that UCF was going to find a way to win this game in court storm, but Arizona just finds ways to win with those veteran guards and that size.
Yeah, but shout out to Matola. He was talking shit after the game, as he should.
Dude. They're fucking
as he should.
20-0.
As he should.
West Virginia Saturday. Oh my God.
Bloodbath. Speaking of bloodbath, we locked up Richmond, and they lost by 25, getting 16.
I blame Bieniek and his obsession with his fucking mascot last night when he was jacking off to this.
I mean, this is bad. This fucking St. Louis team.
Dude, they're good as fuck. They're like 17-1.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Very impressive. I didn't have this on. I thought they'd be good this year. I didn't think they'd be this good. Bad play. Next up, Texas Southern and Alcorn State. I do believe I took Alcorn State. Did not bet it. That did not hit because Southern won by 1. Did you bet this, Mac?
I did not bet this.
All right, we can move along to the next game then because Jackson State, we did pick correctly to beat Prairie View. Didn't bet this, but they did win by 4, so we got this one right. I remember you picking the same. And then we can get to our double lock, which hit because Indiana State was catching 13. I actually think we got 14 and a half. Or flat 14, one of the two. Either way, never in doubt. Indiana State loses by 4. We cash on the Sycamores. Let's go. Next up, we had Nevada and Air Force. Nevada won by 15 at Air Force. The line was 15 and a half. If you bet this, you have to be fucking sad. Did not bet this game. Any thoughts, Mac, on either of these games?
Good win for Alfred. Obviously, a weird spot with Scott being out.
Yeah. Then don't worry, because UT Martin cashed.
I want this pilot. It's a matter of national security.
And what if I told you this is the third time my pilot parlay has cashed? I shit you not. Like in the past 2 weeks, pilot parlay has cashed. We'll talk about the other end of the pilots. Mac, your thoughts as Lindenwood got drilled by UT Martin.
Good spot. Lindenwood off the big national TV win. Shout out to UT Martin.
Next up, Tennessee State wins by 6. Did not pick this correctly because I laid it with Tennessee State. Did not bet this. I would never bet this game. But Mac, your thoughts?
The Screaming Eagles are chippy, aren't they?
Sure. Whatever you want to tell yourself.
They're getting better.
Next up, Dundee. Stop winning us money. Stop winning us money, Dundee. Oh. I gave this away as one of my top plays of the night, and boy, was it.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
We did get a big dish of beef chow mein because we called for Houston Christian. This was a double lock. They won by 11 against Texas A&M Commerce, and we did afterwards get.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Mac, your thoughts on dominating this handicap here? Because I gave it as one of my top 3 plays of the evening. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean they were due as due. I mean, losers 7 in a row finally get it together.
Yeah. Well, I mean the line was telling you everything. Sometimes you just gotta listen to the music.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Next up. Did not bet this. We probably should have in hindsight. It just smelled to me. Texas State won by 7. I believe Texas State's a lot better than Southern Miss. The line just scared me a little bit. But we all picked Texas State correctly as they won by 7. Next up, we had Sela and Corpus Christi doing battle. Corpus Christi covered this one. Picked this incorrectly. Did not bet. Did you bet this?
I bet Sela. They got drilled.
No. Well, I did not, but we all have been there. I did bet this though, and we lost by 0.5 point.
MEAC parlay not good today.
They're right there. So we lost on South Carolina State. That was a double lock. We also lost on this double lock. A Central got drilled. Oh my!
I know
God.
at home.
In the second half, man, I had this game on for a little bit there. What the fuck?
Got smacked.
But we responded. We responded well. And the money line almost hit as Coppin State getting a ridiculous 11.5. Only loses by 3 to Eastern Shore. Triple lock. This was a triple lock. Mac, your thoughts on this great handicap by us?
We'll take the cover. Eastern Shore continues to win.
Yeah, cheers to them. Next up, I do believe none of us bet this, and none of us would ever bet this, but I did pick Delaware State, and they did not hit. As Morgan State wins 80-79 in this matchup. Mac, who'd you pick?
Hilarious. Delaware State.
Next up, this was one of the easier plays of the night, as Troy wins by 1,000 against Arkansas State.
It's your team to beat in the Sunbelt, Troy.
This was a double lock. Trojan men. And I will also thank you here because I had a fringe lock for SEMO tomorrow, or last night, for today. It had to be your bull. But thank you for talking me off, or you or Bieniek. Because SEMO was a fringe lock to me. I'm very thankful I did not bet this because Edwards won by 13.
Dude, they were up by 30 too.
I'll be honest. All it took was you guys to just say a little bit positive about SEMO, and I think I would have been all the way in on SEMO.
What happened to SEMO this week? They looked awful.
Yeah.
Back-to-back home games.
Then UC Davis Irvine. This is another one I had circled as a fringe lock. This one would have worked out for me. I did not bet this, but I had this circled. The guys didn't go with me, but Davis wins by 3. So all I needed was a little push on this one. I didn't. I should have listened to myself. Mac, I think you bet Irvine, right?
I did, man. That's a nice win for Davis. Back-to-back losses for Irvine here in the Big West.
Yep. And then this next one we should talk about for a little bit because it depends where you got the number.
Oh my God. They were up by 20. How the fuck was this so close?
Did you lose on this?
No, I had 3.5.
I had 3.5 too. I feel sorry if you had 4.5. I was on live TV giving away. I think I gave it away on TV at 4, but still, I said this was the top play of the day. This line did reek, but yeah, Jacksonville State did hit for us. If you watch this game, it was 100% the right side. They were up the entire fucking game.
Yeah, they're up 20.
If you had 4.5, I apologize. Because you should have hit. You should have hit here. Jerry Davis got the right side of it. Clark had a push. Yeah. Weehawk had 4.5. Yeah, that's tough. This still was phony though. Like even at 4.5, that should have came home. They were up like fucking 20 with 10 minutes left?
Yeah. They choked down the stretch.
Yeah. We did hit on that though, so I will play our music. Diversify. And we also hit on this double lock. Northern Arizona catching a ridiculous. I think I had mine at 12.5. Either way, even if so, it's 11.5. Still covered against Portland State. Mac, your thoughts on this one?
Portland State still unbeaten in league play.
Yep. And I know Mac locked this next one up because Wofford won outright by 4. Great call, Mac. I picked Wofford. Did not bet Wofford. Nice play. And then this was a double lock by us as Northwestern State covered the 8.5. Only lost by 2. We even said it was live on the money line. Didn't hit, but we were right there for it. We're sharp. We're sharp on this. Thoughts on the Demons losing by 2?
Dude, that was a brutal loss. They had a 15-point lead with 8 minutes left. They choked this game away. I mean, that's goddamn tough one for Cabrera.
Did not bet this next game, and I'm kind of shocked by the final score here. What the fuck happened here in this one?
Oh yeah.
Southern wins by 18 and holds Grambling to 53 points at home. Picked this incorrectly.
Did too. I don't know what's
shocked by the outcome here. Yeah. And then San Jose State going to San Jose State. They lose by 14. We did lock this. We lost. San Jose State's on the no lock list anymore. I know Jerry Davis was hip to this last night. He's like, we can't get there. You never know who the fuck's playing with this team. Half the team's been fucking injured. Half the team I don't even believe is actually on the roster anymore. I got no idea. Like UNLV laying points against Miles, I get it. But I just can't bet. It's unfortunate because I think Tim Miles, he should be at a better program. San Jose State doesn't. They don't invest in their basketball. Miles is a better coach than what that requires, in my opinion. Like if Tim Miles was to leave, took them to the NIT last year, he should leave San Jose State, in my opinion. Like they don't care about winning. Their players, I don't even know if they're truly injured. Sounds horrible to say, but like when it happens this many years in a row, I don't even know if it's an NIL thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, but they're a tough team to bet on, man. And I like betting on them. They're just hard to understand. And I think there's more than meets the eye. I don't think this is all coach player related. I'm not sure if there's NIL. I'm not sure if it's because no fans go. I'm not sure it's because the players quit mid-season. I don't know what's going on. It seems there's a pattern though. Each year, new players come in. The whole team leaves each year. And each year, the same shit happens where you never get players healthy. I don't believe that this is all legit injury related. Your thoughts?
Yeah, disappointing year for San Jose because I thought that this would be a pretty good team coming into it. So, kind of another waste of a year, but we'll see if they can get healthy next year and get old.
Next up, South Dakota State drilled UMKC. We should have bet this. 30-point win.
Good God.
30-point win. Then we cash on this. How about this play we gave away last night? The Mexicans. We even said spring on the money line. Only problem is I didn't. Mexicans win by 3 outright. Should have bet this on the money line.
Oh, that win.
We were all over this one. We were also all over this one as New Orleans covered against Stephen F. Austin. I did say spread on the money line here. It didn't hit. I did bet the money line here too. But still made that money. It's actually a big game for Stephen A. not to lose, in my opinion.
Yeah, they took care of business. McNeese didn't. And now Stephen F's in first.
Yeah. We also double locked Eastern Washington as they won outright by 18 against Idaho State. We're a free fucking show.
Munson.
And then I had the courage to stay away from this next game because it screamed to me. I believe McIntosh ate a pile of shit here because Auburn only won by 4.
Good God, they went through the motions in the second half. They had every chance to blow this thing open.
Yes. I also picked this game correctly, although I did not bet this, as Missouri State loses by 3 in double overtime. Great game. Did you bet this?
I did not bet this. Good win for Middle. Missouri State, good fight here.
Then we did double lock Saudi Arabia State plus 1.5. And of course, they lost by 1 in this rigged game. Double lock cashes yet again. Your thoughts, Mac?
I mean, a game Wake couldn't lose. That's all I got.
Yep. Well, I got this lock battle win for you guys, and Bieniek, as A&M sticks it to Texas. Try to tell you guys, Texas thing can be held a bucketball, hottest team in the SEC. 74-70. This place was lit though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't figure out either of these teams. Like I think Texas
A&M is turned a clear corner, bro.
I know. Buckyball's got that thing rolling.
That's 8-2 in their last 10 games.
Yeah, they're gonna make the tournament. As for Texas, they're still the same old front running soft ass team. I thought they turned the corner this week now.
Yes, and I also will be completely honest and transparent with my clientele, despite the shit that they talk. On last night's show, I did not bet Stanford, but I did place a wager on Stanford today.
Oh, Duke whipped their ass in the second half.
Bad play. They lose by 30. Play. Yeah, double lock because I went in very, very late. I also did lock Washington, and that was a horrible play. As Sparty wins by 17. I was on live TV tonight talking about how Washington is going to take it to Michigan State. Whoops. Bad play. Your thoughts, Mac?
Is Washington the most overrated preseason?
Yes, by far.
Everybody sold us a fucking bullshit of goods. This team sucks. Yeah,
they're terrible.
They're soft. They got guys opting out.
Get rid of your basketball program. Start a second football program because you guys are bullshit. All right, you're bullshit.
Ridiculous. Good one, Sparty.
Next up, we had this game. Did not bet this, but I picked it correctly with USC plus 9.5. Mac, I know you ate shit as you locked up Purdue. Your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, I thought maybe we could get Purdue buying the dip here, but no. They just win close games now. They're 7-0 in league play. They haven't played well. I hope they fucked UCLA up. You see how many
Yep.
Purdue fans that were in LA?
Does not surprise me.
Oh my god.
Let me tell you something about. I was talking the Northeast. I think the Northeast is even worse, to tell you the truth. I think the Northeast is the worst fan in America.
Mm-hmm.
Second would be the West Coast, like the LA West Coast, not Oregon or Washington. Not even off California, because Fresno State's got great fans. Cal Berkeley, I think, has underrated fans. USC basketball, I don't know that they've ever existed. If so,
No.
it was back with Cheryl Miller.
1 year of OJ Mayo.
Yeah, or Harold Miner or some shit. But it's disappointing. I mean, but there is something to it. Like the Northeastern fans in like New York City. Like, what game was I watching this week? Sometime throughout well, I mean, they're always shitty there, but somewhere throughout the week, it was some team that's good. I can't remember. Some team that's good in the Northeast, and I was like, man, imagine if they actually had fans. I don't know if it was Central Connecticut State, someone with like they're sitting there with a great record. Might have been Quinnipiac, I don't remember, but I'm like, it's disappointing because it's like, why wouldn't you have fans?
Yeah,
they're like, and I had so I lived in Venice Beach, California, with my buddies from Brooklyn for a long time, and like. The mind state of I grew up in the DC area, which I consider somewhat Northeast. You did too. I don't understand the mind state. I've tried to explain it to them. They're like, we want to watch the best of the best. I'm like, but the best of the best isn't the best of the best. Best of the best is what you have tricked your mind to believe is the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not really the best of the best. Is it just because life is occupying you and you it's easier to, is that it's just easier to calibrate your brain on 30 teams or 32 or whatever the fuck the number is, depending on the league? I just don't get the fandom, because for pro sports, they do show up, but they're still fair weather as fuck. You let like one of these teams be 1-15 or 3-13, no one goes to their fucking games.
Yeah, they put the paper bag over their head.
It's disappointing. It's just disappointing. Especially because if you know like the history of college basketball and college football, the Northeast is like the creators of this shit. So you would expect like they would understand. Me and Patty C would make this fucking campaign of like, let's bring sports back to the Northeast. We want them to be awesome. But I almost think the mind of the fan is all fucked up. The mind of the fan over there is all fucked up.
Yeah.
They say they're fans. They're not fans.
No, they just,
you know what I mean?
Boo and bitch. All they do is bitch over there in the Northeast.
I mean, this is just my opinion. I mean, like, I'm not, I'm just talking from personal experience. Like, even Patriot fans, when they're down a little bit or whatever team you want to use, Celtics fans, when they're down a little bit, they're down. You know what I mean? I don't think they're showing up. I don't think they're fucking selling out shit. You know what I mean? Just something I've traveled a lot doing stand-up. So it's like the more places you go to, the more you realize, at least from my experiences, or I like to think I do, like you start going to the sports bars all around these fucking cities because you're there like 6 hours early and you say, hey, interesting. Why the fuck do they? Oh, okay. They're terrible this year. But I still feel like if you go to like a Packers or some of these other Midwest teams or wherever, they're in, even if they're like 3-10.
Look at Nebraska basketball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like they're committed no matter what. Whereas, like, man, like UMass basketball is a rich program historically. Dr. J, Marcus Camby, they've had great teams before. And like there's like 6 people at their games.
Oh, the UMass fucking joke.
Yeah. But LA is the same way. UCLA fans, like USC fans for basketball only. I think USC football fans are actually a little bit underrated. But basketball, they're fucking terrible. They're terrible. I witnessed it. I would go to games all the time. I don't know what it is. Something about it. I get it. There's a million things to do in the city. But also, like, I also find like you find passionate sports fans within the city. It's weird. It's a weird thing. I haven't put my finger on why exactly that is. I'd be curious your guys' thoughts. In the chat, let us know. Next up. Easy money. Actually, not easy money. Shout out to Carlton. No, I hit on this. Carlton did not.
Yeah, it came down the wire.
Yeah. Got a hateful text message from Carlton, which is understandable because he had some solid money on Bethune-Cookman. And honestly, it had no business losing. It had no business losing, even at 16.5. So it was a horrible beat. But if you got the 15.5, you made it in fine. Paging Dr. Bradley. Next up. I don't even know what the final score of this game was. Do you?
No idea. Here, I can look it up.
Daniel Katie, if you live in LA, you don't have time to like college sports. You don't have time to like pro sports.
San Diego won by 40. Good job, Larry.
Wait, but throw the Dodgers out. What LA team represents? Don't give me the fucking Lakers. Don't give me the fucking Lakers.
Nobody gives a fuck about the Lakers anymore.
I bartended for fucking years. 5 blocks from fucking Staples. And I would get free tickets from the fucking law firm that I work for the fucking Laker games. And if you're telling me that you believe those are like legit Laker crowds, you are wrong. It's an Instagram party. It's a fucking Beverly Hills Instagram party. That is not a lit environment. I refuse to believe the Lakers fans are passionate about the Lakers.
They used to be. Not anymore.
I mean, back at the Forum in the fucking 80s. I mean, there's enough LA fans that are Laker fans, but they are definitely not the ones they've been outpriced.
Yep.
Fucking, you go to these, the tickets are insane. It's a bunch of idiots. They're sticking the phone in their face. Yeah. Next up, Florida A&M. Picked this correctly. Did not bet this, but Charlie Warden, Florida A&M won outright against Pine Bluff. Shout out to that.
Good win there.
Yeah. Shout out to Hit in the Fan. There is no name on that song. If you DM me on Twitter, I will send it to you. I did a pilot years ago, and I am friends with the artist of that song. His name is Mocha Only. He's released a bunch of fucking albums. Go check out his albums. But that song he made for that specific pilot. It is not available. I've told him he should make it available. Let him know. Gladly would do that. But yes, or I could send it to you if you hit me up on Twitter at the Colby D. Next up, Austin P. Lipscomb lock. Lipscomb cashes. Dude, today was incredible. Let's go. Easy money.
Good win for Lipscomb, man.
Yeah.
And also be their first league loss. This is going to be a fun race here in the ASUN.
Yep. Easy money. And then we had this as a fringe lock yesterday.
Campbell.
I didn't even bet this. We should have bet. Did you bet this?
I did. I bet the points.
Campbell keeps it within 3.
Should have won.
I should have bet this. I didn't bet this. My apologies. And yes, yes, Mocha's been a friend of mine for over 20 years, man. Great fucking dude. Has done a lot for me personally. Great dude. Next up, I went on this Eastern Kentucky laying, what was it, 4.5. They win by 20. Easy money. Easy money. Tell me you went in on this.
I stayed away, but I had EKU.
Easy fucking money here. Next up, would have lost money on this because I actually could have been talked to betting this last night. Upstate getting 16.5. They lose by 20, despite the news we were talking about regarding High Point, whether it was fake, whether it was not. He did not play today, I believe. So shout out to High Point winning by 20. Didn't get any eyes on this because did you get eyes on this?
No, neither did I. They win by 20. They keep pace them and went through a pit top
There's
of the big
too
time.
many good games on at this point.
I know.
Yeah. Then we had this game, which I do believe you might have bet. I stayed away. Bob Morris wins outright in overtime in some Horizon League action. You went in on this, right?
I did.
I thought you did. Yeah. Bob Morris by 3. Want to talk about this next game. Oh man. I gave this out as one of the best plays of the day. And I ate shit. I'm just taken back by this game.
Dude, they fucked VMI up. That was hilarious.
I don't understand it.
It was lit.
I don't get this. I love this play today. I have so many questions. VMI has been better all year long. Then you get a Saturday because look, okay, when they play, if you don't know about betting VMI over the years, if they don't have the cadets there, their home environment's trash. So like on Tuesday or Wednesdays or Thursdays, whenever they play, we never feel confident taking them because there's like 4 people at their games. But VMI has been better than the Citadel, in my opinion, this entire basketball season. I've been impressed with VMI. I have not been impressed by the Citadel. If anything, I think the Citadel has been complete trash. I know it's a rivalry game. But the fact it's on a Saturday, and then normally, like you said last night, normally you play Saturday at noon at the Citadel. It's like, look at their history of their games. This was Saturday night, so I'm thinking, oh man, the fucking Keydats are gonna be rocking. They're gonna be doing whippets in the fucking crowd, underneath the bleachers in the parking lot. Everyone's gonna be cherry bombed, right? What was this, dude? I honestly thought VMI would win by 20. I thought they'd win by 20.
So did I. And I'm looking at pictures of the crowd, dude. The crowd was freaking on fire.
I call me crazy. I think this is the most shocking outcome to me of the whole day. I know it's a rivalry game, but it was more so the fashion that it happened in.
It whipped their ass, man.
I thought, okay, maybe you could sell me on this being like Citadel wins by 1. But I still thought like, nah, VMI is way better. So for Citadel to go in there and win by 15 and to be up by 15 majority of the game, I don't know what to tell you. This is gambling.
Crazy.
This is gambling because I have no idea how to make any sense of this one. But I can make sense of this next one because the fucking Long Island Sharks are a cash machine. Half-point cover by the Sharks. Fucking Peter Lucas was rocking. Strick was there after the game from Hackensack to Brooklyn, no problem. Got a little sweaty down the stretch. But we got home at 6.5, and well,
all I know is we're hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody. You got that, asshole? Ask me. The fucking union, it works for you.
Shout out to Wonk, who says you guys are the best from Montreal. I love Montreal. Get absolutely piss-faced drunk in your beautiful city. Back when I was 22, went to some strip clubs that were phenomenal. Don't remember any of them name-wise, but love your city. Got to get up there for an Alouettes game. All right, check out the CFL Gambling Podcast, which I host, by the way. Mac, our Sharks are always swimming, baby. When is the last time I got a Long Island game wrong? Notre Dame? I'm being honest.
Yeah, Notre Dame or Illinois.
Illinois. That's probably what it is. I've got so I faded them against St. Francis and Mercyhurst, right? So I've gotten 4, 5, 6. Might have got FIU wrong, but I've nailed. They're at fucking Cash Machine. I think I've won 13 of 14 bets against them right now. Or
The Sharks, baby.
I'm telling you, the fucking tuna casserole special. Boom, let's go. Shout out to Chris. I says, Colby, end up back in Toronto. I'm trying to go for an Argos game. I had some friends reach out. They tried to bring me there for an Argos game last year, man. I want to go so bad. The old me would be there. Having a 1-year-old son and then dealing with all that shit. If he's got the flu, you got to make sure I want to so bad. It's possible in the next 36 or 360, 36 36 hours, I guess it's possible. But 360 days is what I was going to say. I would go back in a heartbeat. We'll figure it out. In the next couple of years, it will happen. Next up, St. Mary, Santa Clara. What the fuck? We finally lost.
Santa Clara finally gets a marquee WCC win. So they're 7-1. They're good. Both are one back of the Zags.
This was a little surprising to me.
Yeah, I mean, we dared Santa Clara to win a big game. They finally did.
I felt pretty confident about this one. Shout out to Sendek and company. Next up, Belmont, Southern Illinois. I did lose this too. You guys talked me into this one, actually, if I'm being honest, you motherfuckers. I didn't have this as a lock pre-episode. But you know, you guys built up the scenario how Belmont wouldn't let me into their game. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck them. I will bet against them. What's up? What were you gonna say?
How did they not cover this game? They were up fucking 5 with 3 minutes left.
Yeah. Lost money there. Luckily, I was on an all-time heater. You lost money here. I stayed away because my boy Wahlberg don't fuck around with his best team he's ever coached. His favorite team he's ever coached. I'm sorry.
Back home wins. Good home.
Dude, I'm telling you, this Fresno team, you better watch out. They're gonna win the Mountain West. Sure, they're 3-7 their last 10, but they're playing hot right now. Long Beach State, Northridge. This was a great call by you. I should have went with you. I think Bieniek went with you. Long Beach wins outright by 7. They turned a corner with these dirtbags, man. They turned a corner.
Finally.
Shout out to them. And then we need to have a meeting about this game because we picked this correctly because it made no sense. This is 1,000 million bajillion, whatever Biden said, %. They rigged the game.
Riverside beat their ass.
The line made no sense. What did I say? If I was to set this number, it would have been Fullerton laying 9.5. But Vegas made it 3.5. And then Riverside wins by 9. Rigged. This year's Riverside team is complete dog shit. This is not real. This game's not real. No. Luckily, you're listening to a program that was hip to the rigging from ahead of time. And I think all three of us took Riverside because we go, this makes no sense. We got to take Riverside. And we did. We're hip to the rigging. Hit the B square. We got to have a fucking song. We got to hip to the rigging shit. We got to get that going. Next up. I mean,
how bad are they? Dude, they were down 30 in the first half.
What was this, man?
They are terrible.
Louisville won by 41.
It might not have been that close.
Well, considering Pitt outscored their first half performance by 15 points, and considering Louisville did not outscore their first half performance by 6 points.
Louisville was up 30 at half.
Wow.
God, Pitt's bad.
I didn't think this was possible to get beat down this bad.
By Louisville? Like, come on.
He's got to be fired tomorrow. Don't even give him March. Why would you give him the chance? Why would you give him the chance to win the ACC tournament, even though he can't? Don't even give him the chance. Fire him tomorrow. Tomorrow. This is such an embarrassing loss.
Carlton, you got to change that mascot. Just put a piece of shit where the Pitt fucking logo is. That was fucking embarrassing. I had like secondhand embarrassment. I was like, oh my God, are they?
I was laughing early. I was like, no way. This is just so bad.
Hilarious.
Yeah. Next.
Pitt.
Next up, we nailed this one, even though we didn't bet it. We both took Omaha. They won by 11 against Oral Roberts. And then we did lock this one. Late night cash of the Johnnies. Stick it to Villanova by 7. Easy money on college basketball experience. Mac, your thoughts on another dominating win? I'm sick of winning this much.
Great win for us.
Uh-oh.
Patino quietly went off on his team after Providence. They're peaking right now.
Yeah, and I will say during this stretch, I had 2 losses that I thought were going to come. I'm actually like shocked by this next game. So I had BYU plus 3.5 at the. I went on Sports Grid twice today. I was on some other shit too, but I want to say 3-minute mark. I'm having BYU plus 3.5, and they're up 6.
They're up 9 with 8 minutes, if I remember that.
Maybe it was 4-minute mark. I don't remember. We were on air, and they were keying in on how BYU has turned the corner. But I'm like, I'm getting 3.5. I was counting this as a win. How the fuck did Texas Tech score this many points down the stretch?
32-10 run over the last 10 minutes. Just a hell of a win. Toppin was an animal again, 27-12. And they made threes. They made 11 threes. BYU only made 5. So that's uncharacteristic of BYU. So good win for the Red Raiders. That place was on fucking fire tonight, by the way.
It was on fire, but I just can't believe I lost it because I gave 3.5 up that with, like I said, like 5 minutes left. I just thought there was no way that I could lose the game with the points. Just thought I'm in. I'm home safe. Next. Did pick this correctly as San Diego State wins by 4. McIntyre, I know you ate shit here because you went with the Lobos.
I actually got 4.5 after the show.
Okay.
So I ended up winning. This game was another one that bounced between the number, but a good win. San Diego State finds a way once again. The only team up top in the Mountain West undefeated, although they go to Grand Canyon next.
Watch out. Next up, I picked Southern Utah, and Southern Utah has been the kryptonite. Where is this coming from, by the way?
Dude.
I've picked Southern Utah in both these games, but like the worst team in the conference is destroying the best teams in the conference each and every night right now.
Yeah. Them and Dixie had a night here in Utah.
20-point win, 22-point win. They held Abilene to 52 points. I took Southern Utah. I didn't think that was going to happen. Next up, this was the other one I wanted to talk to about BYU Texas Tech. Didn't we have a 4-point lead with Mississippi State with a minute left?
I think 2 or 3 minutes left. Chris Beard, ever since he went to the suit, they have not lost. AJ Storr was good once again, scoring the basketball, bringing him off the bench.
We had definitely had a 2-point lead with him with 30 seconds left. Dude, what are we talking about?
And Hubbard fucking just missed 2 layups in the game. I know he's small, but come on, make a fucking layup.
Ole Miss won this game by going 2 for 20 from 3. That's incredible.
Chris Beard finds ways to win.
That's incredible.
They've won 3 in a row now in the SEC.
How the fuck they win this game?
And then Hail State's lost 3 in a row the other way.
They needed this. Bad loss for me. I bet the fuck out of this. But don't worry. We got right back on it because we double locked Santa Barbara, and this was a beatdown for the first 3 minutes of this game. 15-point win at the Thunderdome for Santa Barbara. Easy money. Mac, your thoughts?
Santa Barbara's turned a corner this week. Good week for Pasternak and company. They needed this.
Yep, we were sharp on this one, and I called for Dixie State to take down Tarleton, just didn't bet it. Dixie State did, 75-71. Did you bet this?
No, I did not. Go in for Dixie. Getting a split on the home stand.
And then you got a little reckless last night, buddy, and I say this as your friend. You got a little carried away because I took Idaho, and you went in on your Weber State man crush with this fucking Wildcat shit. I told you, watch out. You got to listen to some of these indicators Dundee's throwing out there. I said,
I hate them again.
You had hit 4 games in a row. You were just your love for Weber was blinding you. It was blinding you at the time. Idaho wins by 8 at Weber State. This game was fucking brutal. Lock battle win for you and Bieniek against me, buddy. This shouldn't have hit. This should not have hit. This is dumb.
How about that environment?
This was a great game. Wait a second. 3-point game. 3-point game. Multiple possessions for Montana.
They fouled out of it. They fouled.
Well, also, like, one of the things that bothered me about, and I'm not even going to say it was the refs, Montana's Money Williams. Hey, you motherfucker. Stop overacting to get the, like, I hated the ISO ball on the final 2 possessions. Like, it was a 3-point game 2 different times down the court with a minute left, right? Or a minute and 15 left, right? And I'm thinking, dude, stop selling for the foul. He would penetrate. It was ISO ball, or they'd get it mostly ISO ball, but they got him one time in the final like 3 minutes on the block. But just stop doing the fucking Reggie Miller shit of like trying to get the call and just focus on your fucking offense, man. I still think Montana was the right side. If they play again tomorrow, I would take that. Another thing was, how about this? How about this? It was a 5-point game. Montana's at the free throw line. Montana misses the front end of a 1-and-1 with 30 seconds left. A 6'2" player. There's only 4 guys on the block. Only one Montana State guy, a 6'2" guard. Montana was not aware that it was a 1-and-1. It bounces right to him. They foul him. So they get 4 free throws on one possession. Or 3 free throws on one possession. He makes the 2, and it gets up to 7. This shit should have hit, dude. Montana was the right side of this fucking bet. You can't. What the fuck you doing? Just letting this guy get a free rebound.
Looking forward to the rematch in a couple weeks. These games are always great.
Yeah,
good win.
It was
good
a great
win for
environment.
State here. Good win for State. They've owned it lately.
Bothers me, you motherfuckers. Next up, we have to talk. You guys didn't go with me. My pilot parlay cashed for the 3rd time in fucking 14 days. UT Martin Portland parlay has cashed for the 3rd time in 14 days. They drilled LMU.
Hilarious.
Easy money. Yeah, LMU's LMU.
Up and down, up and down.
They're a complete enigma. Just like they are every year. Then this is the fucking most ridiculous fucking game.
What a choke job by Northern Colorado.
This has got to be rigged. This has got to be rigged. Now, to be fair,
in this game,
they had a 16-point lead, I would say.
18.
17?
18
okay.
With 9 minutes left. What?
I believe this game's rigged. This will be investigated. Northern Colorado had 52 points in the paint to 34 for Sac State. Maybe you just aren't. Maybe you're new to the show. Normally, the points in the paint somewhat dictate who wins the game. When you look at it, I would say 80% of the time, it normally is correct.
Yeah.
But normally the disparity is like 6, 8, 10. This is a 20 fucking point disparity. What?
This is crazy.
And they lose? How's this possible?
With the 20-point lead with 8 minutes left. Like, how is that even possible that they lost? This is like the collapse of the year.
This is a rigged game. It's a rigged game. I don't believe this would be real. This game never happened. Bad play by us. The line stunk, though. The line stunk.
Yep.
Yeah. Next up, Kansas State, Oklahoma State. This place was lit. Dude, it's lit in Stillwater again. I'm glad to see that. Nice call. You and Bieniek took K-State plus 4.5. I don't know if you guys bet it. I did not, but I did pick OK State, so I got that wrong. Did you bet this?
I bet K-State plus 2.5 or 3.5, and it came through. They fouled a fucking 3-point shooter up by 2 there down the stretch. You're right, man. Lutz and company, that place is starting to get lit again. It also helps when you have a regionality rivalry. K-State, Oklahoma State.
When it is good to have your neighbors perhaps going to the other school. It's just fun. Final game on the slate. Easy money. Gonzaga gets it done.
They need to have Graham Eaton.
Easy money. Double lock. They win by 21 at the ozone layer. All in all, I went 49 and 31. 49 and 31 on 80 wagers. That is not including the parlay hit. It's not including the money line hits. But I still am at just around 62%. So, I think that's respected out there in the world. Game balls, Mac. Where are you going?
First game ball, I will go to Grand Canyon. Handing Utah State their first loss and storming that court. That was a fun atmosphere there in Phoenix.
Do love storming that court. I'm going to go to Damon Stoudemire and Georgia Tech. I mean, in one way, I shouldn't give him a game ball because how the fuck do you prove to do this and almost beat Duke at Duke? But they did cover this shit. It's a game ball. It's actually puzzling. It's got to be frustrating as a fan. Your thoughts?
Agreed on David Stoudemire and the Yellow Jackets. Extremely frustrating for mine. I will go to Kentucky. Down 17 to Tennessee after they came back from 18 earlier in the week. Give me Big Blue here as a game ball.
That is a great game ball. Probably the best game ball. Shout out to King Ross, man. Hope you're good. Yeah. I mean, if that's true, that's great, man. Glad to play a role. If we ever meet up, I'll buy you a beer, brother, or a drink, whatever the fuck, Second game ball. Let's go to the Citadel. What?
Hilarious.
Rivalry game, double-digit win on the road? Where was this all year? Ridiculous. Give me a game ball for the Bulldogs. Shout out to Kevin Marshall, FCS Nation Radio. Where are you going on the third one?
My final game ball will go to Florida.
Yeah. I mean, they got that horse shit call. That's a 7-point possession is fucking catastrophic. But I mean, at the same time, they were impressive today. They were super impressive.
Big win, big road win. So shout out to them.
So it's final game ball right now?
Yeah, your final one.
Give me one for California Golden Bears.
I like it.
Couldn't get Duke, but you got Carolina. And that fucked up West Coast trip. Hey,
It'll get you.
This is the only time Carolina's ever been out in conference to the Bay Area.
I ain't going back out there.
They're 0-2. Bubba's going to be on the phone with Jim Phillips.
That fucking prick.
All right, those are our game balls. Folks, what I tell you. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want to tell you anything, but let's just look into the slate tomorrow.
Is there like 5 games tomorrow?
Yeah, what is this bullshit, by the way? There's like 100 on okay, I get it. We have MLK Day Monday. I get that. Very important leader in our history. I just wish we could have diversified the 140 games, 145 games on Saturday between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Monday there's like 80 games. I just feel like we could have figured this out a little bit better. We could still honor MLK. We can still give him the best games. We should do a triple header, honor the fuck out of him the way he should be honored. But it is weird that we only get this many games out of Sunday. These fucking losers, these TV networks. I don't want to watch the NFL. I'm sorry. I don't want to watch the NFL. So it looks like I'll be watching fucking Backdraft or some shit. You know what I mean?
White Tiger can watch something.
Yeah, me and White Tiger gonna, go play with those Army figures. Set off some M80s. All right.
Hilarious.
Blow up some dog shit like in Billy Madison, right? Penn State's at Maryland. They call this a rivalry game. Shut the fuck up.
It's fucking rivalry, my ass.
A rivalry game. The old state line. Maryland's laying 2.5. Shout out to Red Wine giving us 25 euros. 12 games a day. Why can't these guys schedule properly? I know. I know.
Because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna lay the 2.5 with Maryland, but I feel like it's a trap.
I think it's a trap too. I'm locking Penn State. Both teams winless in the league. Maryland coming off the West Coast trip. Penn State, year 3 of Mike Rhodes. He's start finishing some of these games. Give me Penn State. They win.
I'm gonna battle you. The crowd has got to show up today. The fucking
They ain't
Ravens
gonna
have been
show up.
eliminated.
They're winless.
The rivalry game.
What rivalry?
Yeah, security will have T-shirts and everything.
Say no rivalry.
I know it's a fake rivalry. It's one of these fake The Big Ten loves this shit with their little fucking commercial honoring the birthplace of college football, even though Rutgers wasn't in the Big Ten for the first 150 years. But you got them now, right? They skip over that commercial's hilarious, where they do like the little map. They skip over them. They make a trip from like LA/Eugene/Seattle to like Chicago or Minneapolis. Look like it's like a 1-hour drive. Battle. I know it stinks. I'm diving. I'll probably lose this game. You want a lot of money. I'm trusting Maryland's culture. Play the 2.5. Play the 2.5. Max on Penn State. What a fucked up game.
We are.
Yeah. Next up, FAU is at Temple. FAU's laying 2.5. Get the shit out of here. Temple's beating them tomorrow.
Yes,
Temple.
lock Temple.
Now that this FBI probe is out, Temple can't relax. They got to play all the way. Double lock on the Owls. Ho, ho, ho. The fuck is FAU thinking they can just steal Temple basketball's name? They've been doing this shit for a long time. You think this little new beach institution can just hop in and steal the fucking name of the Owls? No, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Not ever. Let's go. Double lock on the Owls. Next up, American is at Army. AU is laying 6.5. Dude, I think Army's the play.
Yeah, they're off the big Navy win earlier in the
You
week.
just drilled them by 15.
Yeah, I will lock up the Army Black Knights here. I think we're live on the money line.
I don't think they're going to win the game.
It's going to be tight.
I don't think they're going to, but I think 6.5 is a lot.
I mean, come on.
It's a lot.
It's fucking disrespect.
Double lock on the Black Knights. Plus 6.5 in West Point. Next up, Milwaukee is at IPFW. IPFW is laying 3.5. Nope. Lock it up, Milwaukee. Huskies took a couple of L's. It's time to jump back on these Panthers. Milwaukee's 4-6 in their last 10. Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, they just got embarrassed in that home game. I like Lundy and company as a dog here. If they hadn't got embarrassed, I think it'd be more of a pick. So give me Milwaukee. They win the game outright.
Double lock on the Panthers. Greg Campy and Oakland are heading to Green Bay. Oh boy, I'm all fucked up here. Oakland's laying 3.5. I'm locking up Green Bay. Green Bay plus 3.5. Gottlieb's treated me better than Campy this season. So, when it comes to locking up Gottlieb, you know, it's that time.
I'm just here to bring diversity to this set here. Give the kind of white man's perspective on things from point guard position.
Mac, what are you doing here?
Yeah, this is a huge game. Both teams 6-2, one game back of Wright State here. I agree with you. I think Green Bay's going to get them. I think Oakland's struggling a little bit. I know they beat Milwaukee the other night, but before that they took a loss. Yeah, give me Green Bay to continue the momentum here and go past it.
Double lock on Gottlieb and the Phoenix. All right, here we go.
Is this the one for him? Is this the one?
The Clit is heading to Greenville. The Clit is laying 1.5, 2.5 shop around against the greatest team in all the land, the East Carolina Pirates. Do I think the Clit will win this game? No, I do not. Do I think Charlotte can possibly win this game? No, I do not. Do I think the Clits are a fake-ass name and mascot? They're not even affiliated with the Gold Rush? Yes, I do. Do I think their whole institution should be shut down and burnt down? Yes, I do. Is East Carolina the greatest university of all time? Yes, it is. So that forces me to back their basketball head coach. His name is Michael Schwartz, and may this happen to all you good people out there.
And may the Schwartz be with you. What a world, what a world.
Lock up the Pirates. In the gold money rivalry.
There was nothing that we couldn't do. We set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same. Never be the same.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm going to go in on ECU as well. Desperate for a American win. I think they're right here to win this. Win number one. Let's go. Home dog.
In the spirit of ECU, we believe every moment. There was nothing that we couldn't do. We set out to defend our name, and now we'll never be the same.
Wait for it.
Never be the same.
That fucking sucks. Next up, we have Wichita State at South Florida. South Florida lay at 6.5. Give me Wichita. Why does this seem so fucking chalky? It seems
Wichita State in Florida after FAU the other day.
Say what?
I'll lock up Wichita. I think this game comes right down the wire. They disappointing first game of the road trip. I think they bounce back here.
All right. Let's go. Shock jocks. We are not. Drunk jocks. We are.
No.
Double lock on Wichita. This next game I found very confusing. Tulsa's at UAB. UAB's laying 2.5. I think UAB's the play.
I think UAB's play too. Back at home, finally. UAB, lock it up. Let's go, Andy Kennedy.
Let's go. Double lock. UAB. Then the game of the day. Blackburn College at Eastern Illinois.
We're locked in for that one. You're looking live.
Hey, on a day like today, with only give us 7 games, I'm probably gonna have this on the TV. Next up, we have North Texas at Devlin Fieldhouse taking on Tulane. Tulane is now. I'm seeing now they're catching 1.5 points, so this crossed over 0. Give me Tulane. No bet here. What are you doing here?
Give me Daniel Robinson in North Texas. I'm not going to bet this one.
All right, next up, UTSA is catching 21.5 at Memphis.
Oh God,
I'm on Memphis, bro.
You think they could cover a big one?
I do.
They'll cover against anybody.
UTSA is so bad. I'm not betting this shit. I'm not betting this shit. But they're so bad. Lay it with Memphis. What are you doing here?
Yeah, I will lay it. Or I'm gonna take the points. I'm taking the points. This is still fucking penny. This is still
It's UTSA. They're terrible.
They're fucking horrible. I get it, but goddamn. No,
I was gonna try to talk you into a Memphis-Houston parlay because Houston is laying 16.5 against Arizona State.
drill spot.
I think Houston's gonna drill them. I'll lay it with Houston. I'll lock it up.
Arizona State's off Arizona. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll lock
Houston's
up
gonna win
Houston.
by 20.
Yeah.
Let's go. Double lock on the Cougs. Next up, final game on the slate. Washington State is in San Francisco taking on these Dons. Dons are laying 5.5. Wait, is this actually on campus or is that the fucking Warriors?
War Memorial. So yeah, it's on campus.
I'll lay it with San Francisco. I don't feel amazing, but I'm going to stay away because I do think Wazoo could cover this. But I feel like, God damn it, we should bet this. There's not that many games, but I just don't like this. Give me San Francisco minus 5.5. Check the picks page. Fringe lock.
I'll lock up the Dons here. I think Wazoo, that was a max effort last night. A little banged up coming in this game. Yeah, give me San Fran and lock it up.
Yeah, Bill's Mafia is saying, do any of us sleep around here? No. We'll be dead one day. Trust me. For my studies, that seems to be a fact. Still waiting for my stem cell injections in Bogota, though.
That's what you need.
Yeah. It's going to keep me going. Shout out to my guy, Jim McMahon. Let me know about his doctor. Need to get down there, see the guy, get these stem cell injections. All of a sudden, you're going to see one day I'm going to sign in. You guys thought it was crazy when Sammy Sosa's face went white. I'm going to sign in. All my cells are going to be rejuvenated. You're just going to see crazy. I'm going to have new fucking teeth. I'm going to have new fucking everything. All right, I broke my nose twice, right? You're going to have a brand new nose. I'll have everything. You're going to be like, what the fuck's going on, Dundee? Is this Dundee? Is this some fucking moron? Well, I mean, I'm a moron here, but I'm saying I'll be a double moron then. Best plays of the day. Don't love the card, if I'm being honest.
Short Sunday slate.
Honestly, the best play of the day to me is Temple. I think Temple is going to beat FAU. Are we doing 2 locks and a dog?
Yeah, 2 and a dog.
Yeah, give me Temple. What's the? I think Temple and UAB are the best 2.
Those
plays,
are the 2 I had circled. UAB and Temple.
But what's the bet? The dog. The dog to me is Green Bay. For value, I think that's the best I can get you right now. The dog is Green Bay at plus 150. It's not the sexiest slate.
No.
But we'll bring you home. McIntyre, what are you doing here?
Would you be shocked if Wichita beat him plus 250?
No, but Wichita has looked like shit the past week or so.
Yeah.
Too.
My 2 locks are I had UAB and Temple. Love both those spots, so I'm with you on those. Give me Penn State as the dog over Maryland. Yapper.
I like it.
Fade Maryland.
Yeah, but stem cell injections aren't work done. No one's gonna do plastic surgery on my face. I'm just gonna get the injections in my shoulder. Next thing you know, I'm gonna just all of a sudden, my neck will be feeling better. Jim McMahon told me about this shit. I'm telling you. You think I'm joking? You think I'm joking? Everyone thinks I'm fucking around. I got my guys text message. Jim McMahon, he's been talking to me about this shit. Just gonna say that right there. Jim McMahon's been talking to me about this shit. Don't hit him up though. Yeah. And stem cell injections. Let's get them all. All right. Let's get them all. So next time, folks, Moneyline Max on Twitter at Moneyline_Mac. I'm on Twitter at TheColbyD. Been fun. This is the college basketball experience. You better start thinking about yours. And we are out of here.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Mine. You better be thinking about yours. When it rains, it pours, and that's the cash flow. We tryna pass, gold stack, the equivalent of massive amounts of loot. So get used to the ways of the winning, cause it pays. It's played in the beginning when you're tuning in straight to the end. Big Dundee submitting bookies like 1, 2, 3. It's all laughs and cash. It's like mastery. You're talking blasphemy, fading money line Mac. In fact, you're smoking crack. Don't be a jack chuck. He's like a Mack truck. Call him Noah Bieniek, and he's giving out losing picks. I never seen him. Cannabis kappa sliding in, catch the contact. SGP ends the place where the bomb's at. A triple lock and be friends to the end, but you might see a battle. They might leave you rattled. The only ones breaking down games in Seattle. Leave a like and subscribe before you skedaddle.